dummy.
With the seal still on that henny tub. Mm-hmm. Now that's that honey tub.
The honey tub, yeah.
No, I don't want to call you a honey tub.
Ears on her.
Yeah.
Ears on her. What the fuck going on?
We 0 for 2.
We 0 for 2.
Yeah.
No, that's who.
Started off bad.
Let that bitch fly. I'm acting like can't get right over here.
Started off
I'm
bad.
trying to be high volume over this bitch. Like, hey,
Keep shooting.
got to,
Started
man.
off extra bad.
Nah, it'll go in eventually.
My man
That's all
came
that
with a
matters.
ramen noodle shirt. He came with a whole different attitude.
You a new guy?
Right.
Yeah.
My boy said y'all done went on the road 2 times in a row on him. He's sick of that shit.
Damn.
My man got his
Come on
energy
next time.
beads on.
Come on next time.
And I think that's what it is.
He got his vibe beats.
Yeah.
Energy.
I
They
think
got
that's
about
what it is.
16 of them bitches on there.
Rafiki beads.
That's like the girls been wearing them 6 cufflinks.
Well, I've never seen.
You're very accessorized today, Tyler.
The Avengers. So what the fuck is the Thor?
My dog got his
the nigga
swimming
name
watch
is?
on.
On the Avengers. the bad man.
Diagnosed Todd.
They got a military band on over there.
I'm talking about the bad guy.
I know who you talking about. I just can't remember.
Thanos.
Thanos.
Yeah. Whatever the little rubies he got, man, that's what these are.
Whatever.
I'm ready to go.
That's the little 6 stones that give you power.
Yeah, they gave me power.
Like Ken Gary say, your energy stones.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I better see some of that energy out them motherfucking beats.
Bring it up.
My man already piggybacking.
Yeah, he piggybacking a joke on him, but he piggybacking on that.
Now y'all ain't gonna stay on my man Todd the whole
I
time.
ain't studying that shit, bro.
You
I'm
brought the
ready.
attention to that nigga. You just followed through.
I know what it is, bro. He brought that up. He talked about his energy beads, and I peeped it a little slow.
It's all good.
Get the
We
niggas off
did
Todd.
miss you. That's what
It's
it
all
was.
good.
Now,
That's all
that
it
is a true story. We miss you, man.
Yeah,
They go to slap.
They go to slap.
Slap me. That nigga frowned his face over that slap.
Lil Dang, so
Nigga balled his mouth up and slapped Todd.
Motherfucker.
Hey, that's what it sounds like.
The way his face was balled up, that's exactly what he said. My nigga Todd. Welcome back.
What up, Todd?
What's happening, man? What's happening?
I see you over there, man. I see you shining and shit.
But what are those for real though?
I can't tell
Does
you.
it have a meaning or something? I don't want them, so you ain't gotta tell me what you got.
style? No, I mean they ain't cut the check yet.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they sell incense wherever you got them from.
With that little picture with the
No,
lights
they
in
don't.
it.
Yeah.
You know that little, like when you used to go on Central Plaza, that little,
Like, they sell
the little New York City and then it lighting up and shit.
the
Who
pic-
hung that on there? I want to meet the people who hung that shit up on their wall.
The pics with the fist on them hoes, goddamn. They sell that too.
You ain't supposed to have no paint on your wall with lights on that bitch. I don't give a
He
fuck
said
what
that,
you
yeah.
Oh
say.
yeah, you could definitely get a pic with the little
The big-
afro.
the big black
with
fist
the
on
little fist on it. Yeah.
That bitch came with an accessory with that right there.
That's probably where you get the wood spoons. Your grandma had the wood spoons.
Yeah,
in
them
her
hoes
house?
just-
Everybody had them.
Back
all.
there.
They never used them bitches though. Them hoes
they're
would just sit on the
well,
wall.
You can't really use some
and be
shit.
that's what it was.
Big ass
You was
spoon,
making.
ain't about
No, no,
that.
no,
Hey,
no.
baby, get that little dust ass.
No, I'm talking about the little one. I'm talking about the little big
got
one.
big dust and shit all.
Grab that spoon off the wall, baby.
I ain't talking about big
Give me the
slave
Zulu
pop
spoon,
mixer. Give me that spoon, yeah. Big slave pop mixer.
Fuck you
goddamn.
finna
I
do
ain't talking about that one. I'm talking about like the regular one. They would hang on the wall about this big, about 16 of them bitches.
Yeah, nah, that
shit.
nigga's finna put a root on a lot of goddamn people.
Probably.
Nigga gonna have wood mold all in the mouth.
Dust and shit, all kind of shit.
God damn. Yeah, we back, baby. Here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
I'm back.
I'm motherfucking hootie. I just heard the music in my head. It was the intro.
Every
came.
time. And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave.
You bitch,
This
you.
is episode 53?
Yeah.
53. Yes, we back. It's Friday, the 4th, October 4th. And we back in the building, man. We back from Destin. You know, we still got a little tan. You know what I'm saying? Todd back in the building.
Believe that.
How y'all boys feeling?
Ty got a little lighter. Everybody else got a little darker.
So, bitch.
Get you some sun, man. You
So,
like that,
bitch.
dude.
Hell no.
Don't tell me about your tan.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I did not watch y'all nigga IG stories.
I saw your face show up at the bottom of my video.
When you got back.
I still saw him.
So when you got back, that's when I started
Still
watching.
knew, whether you watched it or not, you still knew when you was tucked
Like,
in.
damn, them niggas taking
them
shots right
probably
now.
on the sand right now.
Yep, I
Damn,
was
Rock going crazy.
praying
right
for
now.
rain.
Damn, a stock just burnt, hooted by 5 fucking yards.
And didn't catch the ball.
Todd, I mean, shit, threw that bitch to East Africa, goddamn. I was wild, and that nigga threw that bitch to East Africa.
Threw that bitch to where he got that shirt from.
I know one thing.
Let me ask you a question. If I tell you to run a hitch, what you gonna do?
Probably got
Can't get right away to post out there.
My man, I said, can't get right, run a hitch. My man ran 15
Run off the line and come
yards
back, get that
downfield and ran a post. I said,
It was open.
Man, first of all, Dez was playing by 22 yards off him. So I was trying to get him some
Dez
shine.
locked that nigga
I was
up.
finna throw it to him quick and let him, run up field with it. I said, I got ready to turn. I just see my man
Gone. Well, not gone, but going
running right
that
to
way.
Dez, because Dez was just waiting on him.
Hey, man, put their hands up like Randy the Boss.
My boy say he open. Just throw him the ball.
I know one thing, never playing football with Dez again. Touch
Dez was out there been diving and shit, boy.
Hey, boy,
Dez tackle me
man, Dez pushed that nigga so hard.
in the back.
Good job, Dez. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Soon can't get right on hands touch the Dez. Goddamn. Yo.
Big push, man. Get that nigga up out
My
of
man
here.
got him. He tripped me. No, he didn't. He hit you.
Tell him about how I burnt you, though, made you pull your hamstring.
Who?
That nigga
I
sent
pulled
me.
my hamstring because Cooks threw that bitch to Africa and I tried to go get it.
Go get Hootie. That nigga tried to catch me. He caught me. I ain't gonna lie. He caught me, but his hamstring big purple and blue over that bitch.
That ain't no. When I caught you on the
purple
angle, her hamstring was straight. He thought he was gone. They
purple
said,
blue.
"Damn, Hootie, he walked you down." That's what the whole crowd said.
I don't remember all that.
He
Yeah,
came
I
and got
walked
you,
you
Hootie.
down.
Did you see it?
According to him, he didn't see nothing.
You
didn't
see
see
it,
that.
it don't count. Goddamn, you see it, don't count.
He ain't
But
no
man, I had a blast, man. Had a blast. You better shut the fuck up. That bitch in the sky. You better shut the fuck up.
That didn't happen.
I'm not starting that story today. I'm gonna hold on. I got one more week before I fully unleash that story.
It's crazy, man.
But nah, man, we had a good time, man. We glad to be back. We back in our home campus.
Campus.
Yeah, our home campus, nigga. We got a lot of campuses. I'm gonna call this the home campus, nigga.
Nothing wrong with it.
It's October, the month of pink. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I'm here in my fuck cancer shirt because that's how I feel about it. Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit. I feel like it's something they ain't telling us about that cancer stuff, man. It got to be because like I be hearing so many stories and we know so many people affected by it. Us at this table have lost loved ones due to cancer, particularly breast cancer, because that's what this month is about. I don't know, man. I just feel like we always look up and it's so rampant. It's so widespread, man. I just it's just crazy to think about it like that, and just see so many people affected, young and old.
But last year, because we doing everything for the second time. When I said the stats, it like specifically breast cancer, it affects black women more. For some reason, like what could that be where it affects black women more than any other race?
Right, and it's you said that. It says incidence of breast cancer per 100,000 cases, 124 of them are black. Then 96.3 are Asian, Pacific Islander, 92.1 Hispanic, and then it kind of goes down from there. So, to your point.
That shit crazy, man.
It says 292,130 women and about 2,350 men will be affected in the United States each year from breast cancer. So.
I mean, it's tough, man. It's crazy. It's just, I was watching some shit today. I don't know. It was like a little video clip. And
Every 2 minutes.
Like, it's weird. It has to be in the food. Well, it is in the food. Not that
It has to be.
Oh, it's definitely in the food.
I was watching some shit, a video clip where actual butcher said that when we see cancer in pork or beef, we cut it off and still serve it. He actually admitted that shit.
I saw that shit.
Like that's pretty weird, and that's what we eat. Like, cause we was talking about some shit today about the health code at restaurants and how bad it is.
Yeah.
But then I was like, that's why I like for Grace to cook shit. But then even then, is it still any safer?
Like I don't. I
It
think
don't
at this
matter.
point-
Yeah.
I was I sent Grace a picture. It was a picture of cause she like those. Don't she eat those little Honey Crisp apple thingies?
Well, I had got one. In
Somebody
Destin.
picked one off a tree that they made, like that was theirs, and then they compared it to one that they got in the store. Man, that shit.
Big
the
difference.
one that they made was like a little fucking
Big
little pecan, and then the one from the store looked like a damn basketball. Over
Them
that
whole
bitch
huge,
compared
them
to
whole five.
Are you
them
talking about the
whole
ones that they cut up?
What? No, Honey
No,
Crisp.
the actual,
big,
the whole
Oh,
apple.
the whole
Yeah,
apple.
the whole apple.
big whole Honey Crisp.
Yeah, man,
head size.
it's man. At this point, you got to think about all the different. Like we got cell phone towers, and we've talked about this before. You got cell phone towers. You got microwaves, communication satellites. You got all these different waves floating around. When you swipe your debit card, that goes up to a satellite. All these different waves and stuff. Plus the food, man. It's something that we don't know about.
So once again, we mention this all the time. Do we just give up? because I want to say we was talking about mainly like hackers. Do we give up? But this is like the same thing.
You
like
can ever give up.
But how do you not give up when you don't know?
You can't.
Like, what is it? Like, what are we fighting?
I mean, it's just like with anything. Like,
I mean, I want to know,
like,
but
I mean,
do you?
At one point, somebody didn't have a light bulb. You know what I'm saying? At one point, there wasn't a cure for chicken pox. There wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So, like, those people who, you know, somebody might have had a mom or a cousin or aunt who died from it, and that pushed them, that little kid that's 3 years old, gone in 20 years, hopefully it's much sooner than that, that kid is already in school, gonna be the one that figures out how to cure it, to stop it out. So, like, I don't think medicine and stuff like that never gives up.
Well, not that, because I want to say, do you think it's possible they already have a cure for it? Oh,
No doubt.
Maybe.
And so that's what I'm saying. So even if that kid finds it in 20 years, does it?
Hey,
what
the money is
I
not
think
in the cure;
Is in the treatment.
Right. And so
I get that, but we've seen as time evolved, like I said, people used to die from yellow fever and stuff
Right.
like that. So unfortunately, right now we don't know what it is. Maybe they do have it. I don't know. But I do think that with cancer, they're actively trying to find.
I mean,
something.
it's just like we just evolved, just like how we can remember where you can smoke anywhere.
Yep.
Now you can't smoke
Airplanes
anywhere.
and
A lot of people don't really smoke anymore, and that cuts it down. Knowing that, like we said, it's in the food. Everybody's kind of trying to eat. Like, no, you can't eat McDonald's every day. You that shit ain't real food. You can't do that. You try to be. I'm never gonna go vegan, but like more plant based. I try to fill my plate up with more vegetables.
but
than,
even
meat.
are they even safer?
No.
Right.
A woman at work was telling me that her brother ran every day. He ran every day. He exercised. He ate a plant-based diet and still died from, it was a different form. It wasn't breast cancer, but he died from a form of cancer. So didn't drink, didn't smoke. I don't know.
It was, and I can't remember, but it was a cancer that vegans are more susceptible to there.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So you're right. You don't quit. You never quit. It's just at the moment you live your life.
Yeah,
You
just
gotta
keep
live your
fighting.
life, but try to be as healthy as possible.
Yeah.
But live your life.
Definitely.
It's nothing wrong with being healthier. You feel better. You look better. Nothing wrong with it.
Right. I agree. Speaking of living, I almost died a few hours ago.
What happened?
Goddamn, went took some pictures with Ken at a little video shoot, man. It was at Euphoria on the West Side.
Nah, we
Them
just
niggas
talking about. We just got through talking about when you know better, you do.
Them niggas had about 18 guns out there, bitch. Everybody pointing at the camera.
We talked about this, Rudy. Like,
We've already
the man himself sat there and was like, yeah, man, they point them guns up, but they pointed away from me, which means if your ass is standing over there, they probably pointing at your ass.
That nigga pointing them hoes right at you, goddamn. Big, about 8 guns out there, hoe, just pointing. But hey, like you said, man, you live your life. I wasn't nervous.
I'm not gonna live. I know what life I'm not gonna live.
I mean, but you could die eating vegan, living uptown, running miles
Yeah,
every
but
day.
I don't want to die from some nigga mistakenly goddamn having gun.
Damn, my bad, bro.
I ain't mean to shoot you.
Wipe that off.
Damn, I killed that nigga.
Wipe that shit off.
Yeah, my bad, who?
Wipe off this bullet
Hey man,
wound.
we still putting up
Niggas
this
get
video.
shot every day.
We gotta finish. We'll be done in 5 minutes, bro. Hold on, don't call the police yet.
Shouts out to Kid, man. He a beast at what he do.
Ken say he coming back when he dropped Tyler Perry to Trap 2.
Come on back. We'll love to have you.
But how was y'all week, man? Y'all ain't talking
Yeah,
about
we
y'all
didn't.
week?
Yeah, we went in breast cancer. How was y'all week? How was your week, Hoop?
Week was cool, man. Week was good. Destin, of course, started with Destin. This week went by real fast.
It did.
I don't know what it was. And I was like, man, we just was at the beach 2 days ago, and it's Friday
That whole
already.
beach
you know what I'm
trip
saying?
went by fast.
Right, man. But that was dope, man. And I wanted to ask y'all that. I know I'm starting early. We gonna get to y'all week, but like, just that trip itself. Like, what's some of the highlights of this particular trip and just that trip in general? Like,
I love witnessing couples beefing
that shit is fun to see everybody else fussing when you're not.
when you're not.
But you know, I fuss most times too. So hey.
I ain't even gonna tell you who the fussing story.
I was just be weird, but anything, they just fuss about whatever, man.
Niggas are fucking Neanderthal.
Nah, for me,
She says the
honestly,
asshole
like,
of the group. Says king asshole, goddamn. The king asshole. Goddamn.
right.
Then I tried to make a joke like never mind. It was funny.
And she didn't even know it was a joke.
See what I'm talking about?
She didn't even know.
Scooter, I bet.
She didn't know it was a joke. Goddamn. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
Calm down. It was a
must have missed
joke.
all that,
Yeah,
didn't
no, yeah.
We was in the car. Who was going though? When Dixie, I think.
Win Dixie because we had to get food.
Yeah, we had to get food that we had already paid for. We had to go repay for food that we paid for.
we got that straight. We're gonna get that straight. But nah, I just honestly for me, it don't be
shit. That gumbo was $30 a bowl, wasn't it?
y'all niggas so
exquisite shit.
Nah, but for me, man, honestly, I just like it don't matter to me. Like I don't care if we go on a boat. I don't care if we go fishing. I don't care if we playing football on the beach. I don't care if we in there just in the vicinity. It's just a dope trip to kick it with your people, shoot the shit, and have fun. So for me, the whole highlight is just being there. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm working. I work overtime a lot. I'm always at work. We always on the go. We podcast and we in the gym. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you very rarely get a day to sit down and be still, let alone get 3 and 4 days. So for me, just being there and not having to run after kids or I wasn't thinking about no bills or nothing while I was down there. I just was chilling.
Speaking of, me and my man work next year, cuz we taking off.
We
are not grilling because me and Can't Get Right. We got down out that big grilling, big 4, 5, 6 hours. Everybody else,
I don't really be wanting to hear that.
Y'all niggas on the grill.
Why?
Well, get on the grill.
Because the reason why I don't want to hear that is because y'all patting y'all so I'm the fucking best grill master ever. And like what's crazy, like this just me. I don't grill, so I'm not gonna try to pretend that I'm the griller. We know that, but like when I'm around people like that, the niggas who want to grill, they take pride in that shit. And they go jump on that bitch every time like clockwork. Never heard nothing about.
I want to sit down.
No, I think we do it out of necessity.
But
yeah, I think so too.
But that's
because nobody else is gonna do it.
So what if the girls like, shit, we not cooking breakfast or some shit.
All right, there's a McDonald's around the corner.
Well, Jennifer tried to introduce that shit, but we'll talk about that. That ain't got shit to do. How your week was, Todd?
It was good, man. It was good. Goddamn. Hearing y'all reminisce on the trip, though. I really hated I couldn't be there. Like, I was really fucked up behind that one now. We couldn't find a babysitter. And that's that kind of ties into why we like going. Because we got a 3-year-old. A lot of y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all far removed from that shit, so y'all can just go. We don't get that time often. So
you got a baby over there.
But, big baby. But he still got a big babysitter, though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Create the play.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's one of the highlights.
You better start searching now, goddamn.
You better train somebody up now.
Hey, Miss Harris, I love you so much. I love you too, Miss Harris. What's up? Yeah, I built babysitters, boy. You got to build relationships, buddy.
What about you, Joe?
Week was good. Monday was trash. I'm like, damn, I should have took a day off for my vacation. But everything besides that, like I said, quick week. Fool, it's crazy that it's October and it's still 100 degrees.
Fucking
right,
fool.
It's supposed to get cold this weekend.
Yeah.
50 something.
I felt old as fuck the other day. I was like, man, as soon as that good rain come in, the cold goes up through.
Nigga know when the weather gonna change.
Yeah, nigga know when the weather
nigga know when the weather gonna. It started to get dark a little earlier.
Right.
It looked like fall. Like you see, I ain't talking about the leaves. I'm just talking about the way the sun kind of come in through the sky.
Yeah, them leaves falling off the tree. I know what that means.
Them leaves green as a motherfucker. We ain't get winter no time soon.
Hell no, they brown because we ain't getting no rain.
It was 100 degrees today.
Yeah.
Here in Alabama, you know what I mean? But
October 4th.
But they did say next week it's supposed to be like mid 70s. And then like at night it's gonna get down into low 50s.
What keeps happening is we keep having the hottest month ever.
Yeah.
Like every year we have a new hottest month ever.
Ski ain't gonna fall off because I'm telling you, what they were Thursday, boy. Ooh, Lord,
ain't gonna fall.
I was walking to the car, goddamn.
We saw you snap
out there basking in it.
Man,
I did not watching that shit.
Shit.
You want to see my man pluck his eyebrow?
Fuck no. But fool, I don't understand. I don't understand.
He'll get it on top.
Like how women be so excited about fall, and then as soon as they get cold, they complain about how cold it is.
Grace just not say, I want to put a sweater on. Hell no.
Not today.
Is that the way of the world with them?
It's everything.
Because fool, like
I want
it to be hot. Oh my God, it's hot. I want it to be cold. Oh my God, it's cold. I can't wait till it's hot.
I can't wait to wear a dress.
Say you love me. I love you. Why didn't you say it the right way?
Or this morning.
You didn't mean it.
God damn. God damn it.
Stock fault.
I want you to talk to me more. You're always talking.
Which one you want?
Why you breathing? Shit. God damn. You can't.
That was on one of their lists. Things he do to aggravate me and breathe. At the bottom of that
Breathe, yeah.
Say, hey.
She damn sure the other day asked me why you were breathing hard. I just got finished running. What am I supposed to do?
I ain't fucking with y'all. My week was good, Joe.
Yeah.
There you go again.
Yeah.
See, y'all ain't let me see. We was finished. And I was just finna kick it. All right, let's go to stop. Week's recap.
Repass that hoe.
My week was good. Nah, like,
Here, take the ball.
but
back.
nah, I ain't got shit else to add. that shit was short. Like, it's crazy because like who'd have said that shit went by fast?
Right.
God damn, boy, that nigga.
Big cough man.
That nigga coughed
Hairball
tongue over there.
ain't it?
I'm back.
You can't pass no more. That's what happened when that nigga passed. Nigga start coughing
Yeah,
over that
that's
bitch.
out of my.
Allergic to passing that bitch.
But nah, it was a short week, man. And I was glad because like I said, every week I be ready to get back in here and talk shit. So we're back.
And we're back.
Who do you left some out, man?
What I left? You in the gym? Talk my nigga back in the gym. He killing stock this week.
Well, that one where I was going.
Oh,
This
my
one, yeah,
bad.
man.
What you talking about?
You trash.
I'm trash?
Yeah.
What I do?
I heard you left somebody in the elevator when the kick.
Oh,
put
yeah.
up-
Hey, I got somebody else who trash. I'll tell my story, but somebody else trash too. But yeah, man, like I was at work, man. I was giving people a tour. We went up on the elevator. It was about 12 of us. I ain't gonna lie. It was about 12 of us. We went up on the elevator. Cool. We went up on the elevator again to the next floor. Cool. Went up to the top floor. Cool. It's time to come back down. I'm being a gentleman. I'm letting everybody on the elevator. You know what I'm saying? Soon as I step on, I'm the closest one to it. That I felt the big dip, like when a plane dip. I jumps off that bitch. Doors closed, my foot almost gets stuck. You know what happened? They went back down and got stuck, like in between the first and the second floor, for about an hour. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I ain't mean to get you. I ain't get y'all stuck.
Nigga
First
back
of all.
at it,
You
there
seen
playing
the people that got
Sudoku
stuck
and
since
shit.
I've been avoiding them, but been
They
avoiding
gonna
them.
remember him for that's the person right there.
I apologize to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't control the elevators. It's just that whoever was right there probably
Nigga ain't went and checked on nobody.
I did. Fool, like, and
Nigga said he went back to his desk.
no, somebody has to save the day. I went and got help. I went and searched the few floors to find y'all. I heard y'all voices in between 1 and 2. And them alarms on the elevators ain't worth a shit. Cause you can't hear nothing when you press the button. Like, it doesn't even ring in the building. It rings like somewhere elevated department somewhere else.
It's not a little phone in there.
No, it's the push the alarm button that you're stuck, and that bitch sound like the old doorbell.
But they had the perfect alarm. Who didn't get
Yeah,
on
you
the
know what
fucking
I'm saying?
elevator?
I got on.
It turned into Houdini. Goddamn.
I got on, but
Now you see me? Now you don't.
That nigga. Woof.
I got off just as fast.
Yeah.
goddamn.
All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Hey, speaking of trash, I ain't the only one trash. We at the beach now. We leaving the beach. Goddamn. We coming up the hill.
Moving on in the news and entertainment.
Stock at the top of the hill. Jessica at the back of that bitch struggling to get up the hill. She get to the top. Oh, come on, baby. We ready. She big struggling to get up that bitch.
First of all, the next day she walked up that hill like when shit wrong. Y'all got to understand which man, we driving in the car, right? And you know how you hit a little speed bump, like you just doing like you would have thought she was on like a little roller coaster. Like, damn, what you doing? Then she just looked. She was so tickled by that shit. But
She was big struggling to get up there. Kind of struggling like when you fake pulled your hamstring.
no,
Oh, baby, it
that
hurt.
bitch is blue and purple. I got proof, and I'm selling them for $19.99.
Why you ain't gonna get that checked out?
Huh?
Okay.
What you mean?
It's still blue and purple? Are you good, bet?
It's
You good?
purple. I know what I'm doing. It's treatment. I gave myself treatment.
Ain't nothing you can do for a hamstring now. You think
Yeah,
about
just
it.
gotta
You just gotta heal.
Ice stem and scrape. I got the scrape and everything.
You got a stem?
Yeah, I ain't got that. Tap on that motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna get that shit healed. But speaking of healing and going into the healing sector. All right, did I say that right?
The healing sector?
I guess. Kanye West says he's done with secular music.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
As if we didn't see this coming.
Like 18 podcasts
Right.
ago.
We talked about this on this podcast, and here we go. Kanye West is now going to make gospel music.
That might be perfect because that's the best way for me to not to listen to him.
Cause shit, I wasn't gonna listen to his
Or that's
rap
the best.
music no more.
Or that's the best way for him to get back in good graces.
With not us.
Yeah.
The masses.
The masses.
You see, like think
People
about
love
it.
his,
People like
his shows.
Are you seeing this Sunday service? Look at this. It's so good. He remixed So Anxious.
How many of them people listen to gospel music?
Probably not that many. I mean, a little bit, but
Come on, say it, Todd. Don't whisper it.
I listen to gospel. No, I was saying like, nigga, I listen to gospel. I listen to the shit. Goddamn.
what?
I listen to everything
Yeah,
though.
the yin yang twins. Wait,
I listen to gospel.
Get that nigga want to be tough. I listen to that shit. I don't think that go together.
It don't.
Not at all.
It's okay, bro. You can listen to gospel.
No, I was saying that like, Nigga, it's something I guess something wrong with me for listening to
No,
that?
I'm not saying something's wrong with you. I'm just saying if he's trying to get back
He
into
was
good
sensitive
graces,
about that gospel,
right? Like
wasn't he?
it's cool, but I'm just saying like the majority of people who he's trying to get back into the good graces to, is that the way to do it? That's all
No.
I'm saying.
You're right.
But-
Yeah, for him, hell yeah, that's the perfect way to do it.
Was he ever in your good graces?
He never can get back
All
over
right,
there.
so you-
but that's what I'm saying. Like that's some suck. Like we talked about this on this platform. Like
Yep.
we said, like here it come. When we first saw that Sunday service, we knew what he was finna do.
That's why
and
people
he did it.
That's why people
You can't get
should-
me like that.
That's
man.
why people should dislike him even more.
Yeah, I think it's fake, but like I listen to gospel, but I like gospel.
I like that. Old
Mahalia
school.
Jackson.
I like that old
Mississippi.
school. My Mahalia. Mahalia.
Shut up.
Ain't that Obama daughter?
Goddamn Mississippi Mass Choir.
Yeah.
Them type.
I like that old.
I'm not gonna listen to Christian rap. I'm just not.
I like that gospel.
My
You
rap
gotta
gotta have
listen to
killing
Lecrae.
and drugs selling in it.
I thought you listened to Lecrae.
I never listened to
Don't
him.
put that shit in the group message no more if you don't listen to it.
I never
What?
put it in there.
Lecrae. Didn't Todd
Lecrae.
give us Lecrae?
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
You taking
No, I
ownership, Todd.
Yeah.
All right,
But-
you can give it to me.
But nah, but I'm with you. I like that old school gospel where you got to do the
yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
You hear that
dun,
tambourine
dun.
in there
and then you
somewhere.
got to do that slow rock. When they do that slow rock, you know it's going down in the church.
With the paper church fan with
Yeah,
the
they-
popsicle stick on it.
Yeah. I'm listening to that for about 12 minutes a week on the way to church.
Yeah, because that's real church music. That
After
shit
church.
like 24 minutes. That's a real
Man, my
church song.
godmama used to sit in the house that morning. Man, she said the vibe in that thing. She had speakers turned all the way up to the max. That's all you gonna hear.
And that one song will be on till it's time for you to go. From when you get up.
And they know
till you get
every
dressed,
last song
and
that
you
come on.
leaving, that one song still on.
I feel like my mama know every church song that ever come on.
But at church, I be getting tired of them singing.
My mama don't know.
I be like, come on, bro. We only need about 2 songs. Get
How
up
many-
there, preach for about 30, 45 minutes, and let's get out of here.
But yeah,
How many songs you get?
8.
But yeah.
and then don't let the lead singer be feeling herself that day. She want to prolong the song,
some
add
extra ooze
verses,
on it.
freestyling.
That's when the
They'll
head shake.
stop and then the goddamn everybody be still clapping. They'll get up, start singing the shit
it again,
again. Like,
goddamn.
God dang, man,
and this little light of mine, they have unlimited verses.
y'all,
I ain't know that bit ended.
y'all don't see that?
Big.
That lightning. The whole symphony.
I knew it got a little hot in this
Trash,
motherfucker.
man.
Big
Let's
thunder.
get away from here. Let me hurry up. Did y'all see?
Oh, hang on. Another thing. Like, stop telling the pastor to take your time. No, pastor.
Hurry
do
up.
not tell- no. Let's get this show. I got mimosas to drink. Let's get this show on the
That
road.
nigga go to church so he can leave and drink mimosa.
That's why I go to 8:30 service.
But yeah, Kanye, nobody at the Dummies Podcast is buying that shit.
So fuck
I mean, hey,
Not clicking on it.
hey, people change, man, and if he's changing, I'm all for change and stuff. But I'm just not buying it. Okay,
I don't think he's changing.
Did y'all see that? DJ Paul, we talked about it here on this podcast. But DJ Paul was suing Travis Scott. The alleged lawsuit was for upwards of $20 million for his hook that he took from Tear the Club Up and put on his last album, Astro World. They basically settled out of court. I don't know what the settlement amount was, but since we talked about it, I want to come back and follow up. DJ Paul got paid, and I'm sure he got something that was worth settling for. So
Yeah,
Get paid,
crazy.
old
That
nigga
had to be
get
a big
paid.
number. I guess that's how that works. If you suing for $20 million, you got to have something decent in order to sell.
well, sometimes they set
you
the
never
bar,
know.
They set the bar real high.
to get something though.
Yeah, but I mean,
just
fuck around and
to
be
let you know
100K.
we're not playing games. You know what I'm saying? And then they may even settle. I'm not saying that they did, but they may settle for $2 million. You know what I mean? But like,
also,
in all, just reach out to people, man. Like, build that relationship. Reach out. Hey, old school. I'm thinking about doing this. I really want to pay homage.
But why
What's
wouldn't
up?
he? Why wouldn't he do that? Like everybody in the world doesn't know that's a huge ass song.
Happen fast.
When I heard it, we all just figured
I
that.
thought
I
that
don't
was
think he
something
probably
they
didn't
had
think we were
already
gonna do that.
had
worked
to.
out.
Like it had to have been worked out. Like
$20 million way too, because that was an album cut. That wasn't even a hit.
yeah.
Like Robin Thicke when he did it with Mark, but that was like a worldwide song. So 20 million might have, but if he'd have came to you before, you wouldn't have asked for 20 million. You wouldn't even ask for $1 million probably.
probably not.
So
But I don't know how
I
that
don't
works. So
I don't know why he didn't ask for it. Like you got to get shit cleared nowadays.
All right.
speaking of getting paid, if y'all had to guess of one rapper who paid Lil Baby to get out the hood, who would it be?
Oh, I saw this already, so I'm cheating.
Yeah.
I saw it too, but
Yeah.
somebody like
And it's a history. They talked about that.
I didn't know that.
You talking about
Yeah,
Gucci?
No.
no.
Oh, no.
Close
Young
though.
Thug. Young Thug. He said Young Thug would pay him to lead a trap. He's like, I'll pay you whatever you're gonna make that day to get in the studio.
Yeah. And he was saying how he thought that at first he was like, man, I'm making way more money over here
Over
Get
here.
in the music.
than in the music. But he was like, he wasn't thinking hindsight. He was like, but Young Thug was like, bro, I'm telling you, you next, get from over here, man. I will pay you. How much I need to pay you to stop you from going over there? And he said like he really appreciate that because that's what really made him take it serious. So
Thug
what's up.
become more likable every day. I remember it was a time I completely hated Young Thug, man. Like, and now it's like I can't wait for a Young Thug.
and that's what I
drop.
be saying
Like,
all the
should be
time.
dope.
Like sometimes you got to understand these young guys and where they come from. And if you think about it, it's a cycle. Young Thug got on from Gucci. Young Thug get on, and now I'm reaching down to pull somebody else up. That's what you got to do.
They're supposed
That's why I like Atlanta and what they do. I'm not saying that it's all unified. It's never going to be perfect, but
it's different from many other places.
yeah,
it's
it's
a
different
lot
from
closer.
a lot of other
Right.
places.
They always somehow pulling up the younger guys. Like whoever is first is pulling up whoever's next and whoever's next and
Yeah.
whoever's next. That doesn't happen much.
Lil Baby, he put gun on. I like what he did with what's my man name?
Actually, Lil Baby said
Rollo.
Gunna was
used to-
first.
Gunna was helping him write raps and structure his raps.
Okay.
He just Baby popped before Gunna, like that you heard it. But he said that he credited on Gunna for that too. So
But that's dope, man. And coming from New Orleans, you hear that a lot from rappers in New Orleans. Is the people who hate me most are the people who are here.
Yeah, that's
Which
why.
is- that
That's
shit
why
crazy.
Boosie said, "Hey man, get out your city."
But niggas from Atlanta don't. A lot of them don't leave Atlanta.
So question: what do you think would have happened if Cash Money and No Limit could have figured it out and worked together?
It would have been super huge, but it probably would have eventually still died.
yeah, I think
All that shit.
Mine-
died.
Or was it better that
Minus
they
the-
was apart?
minus the friction. I like that they didn't.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, you got to be.
You got
separate
better
somehow.
music, like
Yeah,
You got more music too.
right.
and you got more, and it
Difference.
drive like. I'm pretty sure Baby looked at P and was like, "Man, I got to go get." Like it motivated him to go
Right.
push past it.
They probably still do.
Yeah.
Shit, to this day, they probably still battling each other. You know what I'm saying?
So that was dope. So shouts out to
I wouldn't have mind seeing it every now and then, because like we said, niggas in Atlanta, these little cliques, they get together, they make songs, but this clique is separate.
Because
from this.
wasn't it like one or two artists that was on both or messed with both? I think Soulja messed with both of them.
Yeah, I
Was
mean,
cool with
you
both.
had-
Yeah, he was
had some-
Magnolia Slim, then he went to Soulja.
Yeah, I seen a lot of different stuff. You had like a lot of different entertainment, but a lot of that shit that I seen from what I read and stuff. And maybe Huda can tell more, but a lot of that shit was beyond music. It was
street
New Orleans
shit.
street shit.
Right.
That was that the Calio, Magnolia.
It's just a whole lot.
Goddamn,
Of,
what was melphamine? All that.
Did
That
they
was
beef
on the Mac
before?
to the
Like
Mel
are
to the
those two
Cab?
beefing?
It was street shit.
project.
Yeah, it was street shit, man.
Yeah,
Like,
street shit.
you like
They all
niggas big
uptown.
on hoods and wards and
Yeah.
areas and projects and
This
nigga,
ward, don't fuck
just
with
something
that
simple
ward.
like that can separate you. But I'm pretty sure they
Yeah.
had something deeper than just that.
Yeah, that shit was street shit.
You know,
Yeah.
All that
so-
shit came from street shit.
So I
But,
can't tell you. I don't know. I wasn't in them streets. Them niggas were crazy.
Who's gonna throw that
For real.
football?
Hell yeah.
I don't blame
Just gonna
you.
stay
I don't
over
blame
here.
you at all.
I'm gonna run this track. Y'all run that track.
Shouts out to Gabrielle Union. She's teaming up with another 4 black creators to come up with a Black Girl Magic comedy series on NBC. I don't know if y'all saw that. We don't have to stay on that too long, but I definitely want to, give her a big shout out for bringing more stuff for the culture, from our culture, to mainstream TV on NBC.
Man, NBC be doing our shows wrong. Like they don't give enough time to grow. But I'm still gonna support it because I try to support everything black like that. Even on HBO, a black girls,
Sketch.
yeah. I'm still gonna watch that for the listens.
When you say don't let them hang around, does it mean like let them take time to grow now into something?
Yeah, like the Carmichael Show. That was one of my favorite shows. But like,
That shit only had like 2 seasons.
yeah, once it got popping,
All right.
they just stopped it because he wanted to go further.
Is
Like,
that-
he was talking about real deal shit.
Is that who ABC is as a whole?
NBC.
Though? NBC, is that who they are as a whole? All of them. Like, all right, is that who they are as a whole?
I think ABC, their top person, she's a black woman. Well, I said she, but of course she's a woman. But never mind. But so she goes to bat
She's
for
a black
like
woman.
yeah.
Gotcha.
But you're not gonna get me in trouble with the letters. Blackish, great. Now they got.
Well, when I say that, I don't mean that. I mean, is it any TV network that if you're not growing fast enough, we're going to get rid of you, no matter what your color is?
Well, and I hate to keep going back to one show, but the Carmichael Show was one of the highest rated shows on NBC, but they just canceled it. Like, fuck you canceling it for? Yeah. Like Marlon Wayans' show, it did good. I didn't really care for it too much, but it was doing good in numbers. Yeah. Got that out of there.
Yeah, and I mean maybe it's all in the negotiations, but I definitely want to say that it says that the Black Girl Magic will tell a story of 3 estranged sisters who learn a mysterious secret about their family history that changes their lives and brings them back to their magical roots in New Orleans, Louisiana. We just was talking about New Orleans, shouts out to New Orleans on that, and we can't wait to see what unfolds of it. Maybe this is the one that changes what you just said.
Sticks.
Right.
Yeah,
Them family secrets we have.
Just hopefully it be good.
But hey, man,
I just learned a couple of years ago that my cousin was really related to me.
Man, as you get older,
I found out so many
you
of
learn
them.
a lot of different family secrets.
You know that was an outside child. No, I didn't, Grandma.
Hell no. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you for ruining
now
my
I got to look at my cousin different. We
Nigga
ain't
ain't my
blood.
cousin. Right.
Fuck off.
You know your uncle left some evidence in the street. I'm like, what you talking
Evidence?
about? Evidence? Got baby, baby.
One hit though.
Evidence
Everyone.
out there. Speaking of TV shows, we killed Power last week, and we're gonna kill it every week. It was a little bit better this week, but it still was trash. But 50 Cent basically said that the Power Store is gonna continue with a spinoff. We talked about it here on there, but he was on a interview basically saying that why get sad about Power going, because it ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be another one that's gonna highlight more in on Ghosts. I'm thinking that's what it's supposed to do, but I don't know if y'all saw that. But
I didn't see it, but I have a question about that.
He gonna ask the one question that ain't nowhere in the notes.
No, it's about that. It's just, do you think that people don't want to see Power anymore, or a spinoff of Power, or a prequel of Power?
Well, I'm glad that you said that.
What more can you do on Power? You know what I mean? Like, shit, everybody's dying weekly. You know
but that's why you go pre.
Well, I guess.
I mean, early on when it was still good, I still thought it was weird that they started off with Ghost and Tommy being the man.
Right.
So in any dope boy movie, drug movie, whatever, the best part is like when they start and they're come
How to
up.
become the man, right?
Because like the on top is so small.
Right.
Them niggas been on top for 6 seasons.
But
Like,
they
niggas-
still not on top because they've always had a big dog over them.
Right.
Yeah.
Every episode,
connect, you see.
every time they've had somebody over them.
They're just
Yeah,
not the
they had to
street
answer.
kids, basically.
Right. But I'm glad that y'all said that about do people want to see Power, because they said that this first episode of Power came in 40% higher than last year's episode. So 50's saying that it's growing. People saying that it's dying, but it's growing.
But where is, you said the first episode? But where are they on the 6 or 7 episode?
Well, I don't know how far back. Well, this interview was recent, but he just was using that as an example.
And I get that, but like people just trashed it and said this is the worst season ever. So I get that on the episode 1, but what about episode 6, 7? Where are they now?
Right. You're not gonna get me with it, but like me and Ken Get Right said, like, I mean, it's different. Like some people probably didn't tune out. You haven't never even tuned in. But for us, I think it's trash, but I
still
honestly
watch.
can't
Still
stop
gonna watch.
watching.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
But it's only because I'm sold in from season 1.
But that's
I
what
gotta
mean.
see how it
I mean,
ends.
and I get that. People are gonna watch it. But that's not what I meant by that. I meant that, do you want to watch it?
Yeah. Sunday, I'm still
I'm
gonna
be
watch
tuned
it.
in.
Sunday morning, we watching that shit.
So you want to watch something you hate?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I mean, you got
not
to
that great.
finish it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm laughing at it.
It's the last season.
It's still entertainment. I'm laughing at it like
Right.
this shit's
I'll
unrealistic.
give you an example. I'm not a big Game of Thrones person, but y'all watched it all the way to the end, and if I'm not mistaken, everybody who liked Game of Thrones trashed the last season.
I liked it.
I didn't.
That was
Man,
me.
you the only you one of the only people
you are
that
the
I've
only
heard
person
say
I've
that.
ever heard say that.
But the last season of just about anything is going to be the worst season.
It's hard.
The Wire.
But it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It might have been, and it wasn't the
Sopranos
worst.
last season was pretty live.
Right, and it wasn't bad. It may not have been the best of all season, but it wasn't bad like y'all say Power is, sort of say.
I think the Wire went off because we thought it was going to come
Be a
up with the
movie.
next, like Slim Charles, he was going to have his chance to be the man, but it never came about. I never knew
Wire
why
came-
wasn't coming back.
And that's the thing about those.
Until it didn't come back.
Yeah, I knew that was the last season.
Yeah, I did too.
I never
But
knew.
then
They said
but then
it.
even with the Wire, it it got trashed. Like there was homeless, biting people, you know, like
Serial killers.
planning dead bodies, making up serial killers. So it got trashed too now.
I don't think it could
Who
ever.
did?
top
I don't think it was
season
trash.
2
I think
trash.
it wasn't the best, but I don't think you got. And I think that the actual worst, until you bring it into full circle, to me the worst season was season 2 at the docks.
Yes, Lord.
Until you found out what all the docks did.
That shit
but
was god
like,
awful.
The docks were better in other episodes because you know what it was, but that season itself still was
Hey,
bad.
people play
not
season
bad.
2. Season 2 wasn't that bad. It was
wasn't.
kind of good.
It wasn't, but it was the worst to me. is what I'm
No,
saying.
I would put season 5 below that. Season 5 is the worst to me.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
But all in all, 50 Cent say he gonna keep it rolling with him.
As he should. As he
look,
with
should.
the show.
Are you gonna watch the Breaking Bad movie, Hooter?
Yeah. I love the Breaking Bad.
Me
Breaking
too.
Bad was a pretty and I got to binge watch it. Like I didn't watch
Yeah,
it until
I didn't
after it was
catch it.
over.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did because I used to come on. I promise you, fool, for like a month straight. Because I mean, it's like 6, 7 seasons maybe.
Yeah, it was a lot of.
And for like a month straight, I'd come home every day and watch that shit.
Yeah, I love when I catch a good show late.
Do y'all miss because I know we always say we can't do that shit no more. Do y'all actually miss going straight home and binge watching just TV and
Hell
shit
yeah.
like that?
Yeah,
I do
Yeah,
sometimes.
sometimes.
We so busy, man. Like we said,
Shit.
it's cool to. Yeah, I'm finna try that this weekend. I'm gonna try to just sit there and
You'll get out.
and do
Right.
nothing. But I think what's
Nah.
gonna happen is after Saturday, Sunday, I'm like, hey, let's go. We're go-
You get stir crazy in that bitch.
Nigga be in that bitch. Hey man, damn, I think I gotta go get some socks from Walmart.
Anything. Nigga just gotta move.
Finna just go
anything.
browse.
And like I don't think I missed that shit. Like, cause I used to look at it and it was cool, but I just felt like now when I look back at it, it just was a waste of time. Like,
Man.
I would rather be moving around now.
I mean,
Me
it's fun.
personally.
It's fun to move around and do stuff, but I just feel like.
But I
every
do
now
want
and then
that
you gotta
one
rest
day.
yourself.
Right, I do want that one day
Yeah,
to just do nothing all fucking day.
I got a question. Y'all prefer big T-shirt pussy or lingerie pussy?
Todd,
Shit. Either. It don't even matter. Both. Both.
Man, he said
Both of
one,
them.
Todd. You're on the podcast.
so it's t-shirt pussy
Motherfucker,
or-
I want both. I
there you
can't
go.
have both. So this the way I got it from. The post said
Big T-shirt
Hey,
pussy.
I'm not even gonna lie. Big T-shirt pussy is much better than lingerie pussy. Don't argue with me. Like when
I'd
she
rather
comes
have-
to the door with that big T-shirt on versus lingerie.
I
which
would've-
one you want?
I'd rather have a big T-shirt because it's not planned. It's you know,
Do ya-
random.
Am I the
lingerie trash.
That's what I'm
So
about.
I want that T-shirt.
Ooh,
guy.
I was about to say.
Hell,
Am
I know I'm
I
finna goddamn hit, so I ain't tripping.
am I the only nigga who be like, you look stupid in that lingerie? Take that shit off.
Now I gotta do some extra shit.
Is it like because it's
I
like
can't
you're
really just get into the groove. Now I gotta do. Oh damn, she went
Yeah.
extra. I gotta go extra.
And then you gotta tell her like, damn, baby, you sexy.
Oh, you so fine.
Ooh,
I ain't like a-
stand on your toes.
Yeah, look
Turn
dumb
around
like
and see
a-
your back sweat, Hooter.
yeah.
Hey, do you think? Hey, but look, do you think it's that they look stupid, or is that like you know how you get a fresh fit? You think you live all of a sudden that you got a fresh fit, so maybe they come in.
That's exactly.
Struggle a little different.
That's exactly what it was.
Man, if
Like,
you don't put that big T-shirt on.
and I think they probably talk about us like that because we was in Lux
We
taking
so
pictures.
bored.
We was in Lux taking pictures, and a dude came up to Grace like, "Hey, take my picture. I'm fresh tonight." That nigga had on a white tee and some jeans, and maybe that shit.
hey,
and
but
she
hey,
felt, but she came to me and said, "Like that nigga so lame." He said he feel fresh tonight, so it's kind of the same thing. Kinda the same
No, that
thing.
dude just like. I mean,
Who say you got to come in there and lie? Oh yeah, that's
yeah, you fresh, girl. You fresh.
Shit, that's lying.
What that white tee?
Lying like a
man, if you don't
motherfucker.
stop trying to poke that little hip eye, then bring your ass over here.
What kind of white tee that is? Nigga got a white tee. I'm fresh. But yeah, I'm not a lingerie nigga. I'd rather just my space and just get at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm at it.
I don't have time for that lingerie.
Yeah,
Because
and
if you
I'm not
come out
gonna
there
buy
in that lingerie, I'm
lingerie.
ready to jump.
Sometimes you gotta unzip that shit back there, and you got.
They got hooks.
It's a
and
full
straps and
body
shit.
What the
suit.
fuck is this?
Man, I'm too old to be sliding shit to the side.
Y'all niggas so trash. Unromantic. And I noticed only three boys.
No, because, hey, listen.
I love
I'm showing up with the same dick.
is.
I don't care if fuck. I'm showing up with the same cheese. Ah,
Same
yeah. Ah,
How you coming in, Todd?
Ah.
Sound like you got sexy speedos and shit.
Nope.
Big lingerie man.
Right on your
I
forehead.
did go right
Yep.
up. You got on your lingerie. Let me go
That
get
nigga
run in the bathroom.
I'm finna get mine.
Come out with his little Superman
Yup.
cape and
Come
shit.
right out
Hat
there.
on.
Ass nigga. Ah.
Big cowboy hat.
That nigga probably got bikini drawers and everything.
Put a sock on my shit.
That nigga think he a Chippendale. What the fuck going on?
Put a sock on my
That
shit.
nigga, you be dancing, Todd?
I don't dance in the club, bro.
You said
and
with
we
a
got
sock on.
video footage,
Look,
but you
look.
dancing in the club.
All I want to know is, does Tamika tip you?
Dinner.
What kind?
You say you be putting socks on and shit, so obviously you
No,
put
I
on the
was
show.
I was moving with the joke, bro. I was moving with the joke.
I don't go with jokes that ain't real about me.
Okay, Hooter. Okay, Hooter. Okay, Hooter.
He still ain't answer the question.
I don't strip.
man said both.
I don't strip. Man.
Oh.
But I prefer both.
Hey, would y'all?
I don't.
What if your
show
girl
up naked?
What if your
Shit,
girl
I don't-
be like, you know what turn me on the most ever is if you strip.
You ain't gonna be turned
Oh,
on.
well, you gonna be fucked up now.
If goddamn whipped cheese don't goddamn do it.
Again. That shit don't do it.
Y'all so boring.
Be like,
Ain't no boring.
look here, baby. I can't strip if I'm naked.
I ain't got but a two-step for
I
you.
feel so
That
good.
two-step ain't gonna look right.
Like, from probably
Stripping,
didn't take it off the
you know what
wife
I'm
beater.
You got a wife beater, no
trash.
drawers.
You got to come out the clothes, man.
Wife beater, no drawers. Good.
That nigga still pulling shit out the hole.
Y'all take y'all socks off?
That nigga still pulling shit out the
Hold
box.
on, baby.
I don't sleep with my
Let me.
socks
You know what I'm saying? Like, when it's crush time, you ain't got time to take
I'm coming off of everything.
Yeah,
man.
I
I'm
ain't
taking them
wearing
socks
nothing,
off, yeah.
I ain't wearing nothing. But I heard that like you wear some socks, it's gonna goddamn help you hold that orgasm. And you go big long boy play. Hold that bitch in there.
What study you was on when that shit came about? I ain't
I don't
never
know
heard
how
that.
socks
Nigga say the high school.
I don't know either, man.
Nigga say he was crushing and he goddamn tennis shoes in high school.
Big shoes.
Just in case you got to run.
Big jeans around your knees, goddamn. Jeans around the knees and that bitch.
Yeah, nigga, this an Air Force One.
Belt still got there.
You taking the no clothes off.
Belt ain't even unbuckled.
You need rough Wranglers, guys. Fuck wrong with you.
Numbers.
I hear mama pull in. I gotta get up out of there. Fuck wrong with y'all.
She got zipper marks all on her shit.
Fool.
Damn,
Ooh,
my zipper fucked.
Bro, question. Hey, have y'all ever had to shake somebody who was trying to kiss you? No.
That was at that young age, like, nah.
You do that little
Like
slow
she trying to give you that kiss?
Yeah,
I don't
nah.
like kissing.
Be like, nah, she
I
sucked
don't
dick.
like kissing.
Nah, she sucked dick. I ain't kissing her.
I'm like, I don't really kiss like that.
Y'all did that? Y'all did that though? She sucked dick. I ain't kissing her. Nah, she's bitch, she a meat. We call it, you a meat mouth.
Nigga shake her ass like a new jug of juice. Whoa.
I know what she did before I came here.
Fool, I just thought about this week.
Meat mouth. Yeah. Back up, meat mouth.
One thing I regret is not eating earlier. If I could go back, I'd be eating in high school.
Why? You done got it all or something?
Sign me up in high
Man.
school. I ain't told about it.
Big nasty man.
I heard what you did. I ain't do that. I ain't do that.
But if you think about it, fool, when the girls told the other girls that you did that,
Nigga went balling. I ain't do that shit. She lying like a motherfucker.
yeah, they would still been lying. But I'd have
Y'all
been
niggas
eating.
for friends.
Oh yeah,
I
niggas
told you
gonna
I had this one friend. That nigga was more advanced than the rest of the
Yeah.
friends. That
Yeah,
nigga had
nobody.
all the tricks.
I agree.
That nigga had the goddamn.
We
E.
laughed at him then, but
We laughed at him.
now.
We-
hindsight.
I bet
Eva
that nigga had
Genius.
big fun.
Hindsight.
Eva Genius.
That nigga said,
Hindsight
man, I got
2020.
damn raw. I said, raw? Raw? I came in there be like, Soldier, what you did? Man, we looked at that nigga like an alien. Like, you did what?
Nigga, you about to die next
Nigga,
week.
big advance.
You did what?
Big advance.
Two kids later, boy, I understand you, boy. I get it. I get it. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Hey, man.
Something
y'all,
about y'all
y'all
niggas,
nigga need help.
Help counseling, goddamn. Super counseling.
Super counseling.
Big time. So, speaking of counseling, man, y'all need to go laugh at counseling. Would y'all go to counseling though? Think about it.
No
I
doubt.
wouldn't mind going because I would like for somebody to all my thoughts and shit, dissect them in a professional way and feed them back to me. But I want a counselor to be like, no, this shit is stupid that you're saying.
So basically tell them that you got stupitis.
You don't listen. I tell you all the time, you don't listen.
Yeah, but
And that's what I was gonna ask. Would you listen?
Right, he gonna go there for them to tell him what I tell them. Let me save you some money, my nigga.
y'all niggas though. But
Smartest niggas you know.
But like, I envision counseling like The Sopranos, which go in there, tell them shit. I done shot 32 people this week. Why did you shoot the 32nd
Didn't he fuck
one?
his counselor?
Yep.
Okay.
He did.
You don't need to go to that kind of country.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and tell him you shot 32 people.
I'm gonna pick an unattractive
Birmingham
one.
PD gonna be right at the...
Exactly.
Come here, we need to talk to you.
But see, the real question is, if you went to counseling, would you fully open up?
I think I would. I never thought I would until recently, and now I'm at that point where I don't think I would mind telling. I don't know if I tell them every single thing about me, but I think I would tell them enough to where they can dissect who I am and not be on this side or that side. But then it also comes to me like, can you really tell me who I am and what I do if you don't fully know me?
Feelers ass
If you don't fully know me, like
that lady gonna get in that bitch. Oh God, this is a different type of logic.
She gonna call somebody in.
She gonna go to that little cabinet. She gonna dust that bitch off and pull it out. She gonna have a whole little folder for who the logic.
They gonna airlift that nigga ass somewhere else. This one needs help. This one needs help.
Hold on. Let me get my friend in here. We got
one. Yes.
Yeah,
we got
this is a whole case study. Freud never talked about this.
We got a genius on our hands.
But like that's a serious question. Like, do you think that a counselor can fully dissect you if they don't really know you? Like, if they don't know everything you've been through that made you think that way.
Well, see, that defeats the purpose of going if you ain't gonna.
No, I'm not saying you're not gonna tell them.
But when you go to counseling, that's the purpose of you going. You tell them everything. You be honest.
Do you remember everything that happened to you?
Shit.
Yeah,
The
but
shit that affected you, yeah. The shit that affects you, yeah.
You do remember when you holding back. I would love to go because it's no other place, even with your woman, y'all know that you can be fully open with.
Right.
Yeah.
You still have to be guarded even when talking with them because you don't want to hurt their feelings. You don't want
or misinterpretation.
But not in counseling.
And then they can't understand it. Even if you are completely honest.
That's true.
Would you go with your girl?
No.
Fuck no.
I've been.
Why not though?
Premarital shit I did.
I don't want to.
How was it, Todd?
It was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got to say stuff that I wouldn't say just us two. You know
Why not though? Why wouldn't you?
Like he said, it's certain shit you gonna say with a third party and that'll help them to understand what you're saying than me just coming out and saying, man, that shit was stupid. Why the fuck would you do that?
I did premarital counseling. I did two. I did one up here with a church. What's the church they be hooping at over there at Homewood?
Hoop church.
I don't want to go there.
They be having Dawson. No,
Dawson shit pretty good.
No, Dawson was dope.
I'm just talking shit.
I also went to one in Mobile with my pastor that knows me from yay high. Mm-hmm. That was dope. We got into a much better, deeper conversation. That was dope.
So why you say you wouldn't do it? You just say you wouldn't want to do it.
Cause counseling now, I want to be like, hey, will you tell her she wrong?
But what's wrong with that?
Listen to this shit she just said last week.
But what's wrong with that?
Because they're not gonna do that. Like no counselor's gonna do that.
So counseling, they never tell you when you're wrong and when you're right?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think they will.
They will?
They do, and they tell you how to handle certain situations and shit.
Like, if you start telling me if I'm wrong or right,
then you're going to feel like you're attacked.
So if they tell you how to think it, are you ultimately still thinking how you want to think it?
No, basically they're telling you how to handle certain situations. Like,
none of us are fucking counselors. Oh.
we not, yeah, like you said, we ain't counselors, but
everybody experience probably be different.
Like, we did it premarital like y'all, and we did it the first year of marriage. So we got our fair shake of that shit. So basically, conflict resolution. You know what I'm saying? That kind of helped. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me just shutting the fuck down and not say nothing, say what I gotta say.
I'm kind of.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm kind of crazy, and this might be biased.
Why you wouldn't want to go?
Huh?
Why you wouldn't want to go?
That's what I was just about to say. Like, I just feel like and this could be wrong. This is just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm open. I have a partner that I respect a lot. He said that he went to counseling one-on-one for himself, and he said he didn't necessarily need it, but he said it made him open up the way he organized and think and stuff like that. And I had another friend who we think super alike, and he said he felt like he kind of can manipulate his counselor. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's outthinking his counselor. And I feel like if I go in there, I feel like that's how I'll be.
Question, manipulate. When you say manipulate, is that kind of like lie to? Or just
not
guide them
lie,
to where you
but
want
just
them to
like the stuff that they was giving him or the stuff that they were saying, and he tried a couple of different counselors. He just felt like this is a waste of my time. Now, as far as going as a couple, for me, I just feel like if I go there, if I can't figure it out, if we can't figure it out, if me and you can't come to a common ground, I don't really think that third person is gonna help it. Because regardless of what they say, we all still live in our.
But would you?
It's not like I'm gonna be like.
I get you think that, but would you still go to find out?
If But
Exhausting all
if it was
options,
down,
yeah.
if it was like the last thing and they thought that that's what I'm open to it. Like I'm not gonna be like fuck that, I ain't going. But hey, I'm crazy. I might say that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that.
My man started by saying that shit.
Yeah,
Man,
you want me to go
crazy.
there? It's over.
We should, and I keep saying that, but
I don't mind it. I don't
and
mind.
then we all have insurance that will pay for it.
Exactly. And I used to be super against it. But
Yeah, I'm more
willing,
open to it
I'm
now,
willing to
never.
go to it just to see, can you really change my thinking? I don't think you can, but can you really change my thinking?
But you know what, fool? I found good counseling in books. Like
Facts.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
because it makes you like what? As a man thinketh.
Thinketh?
That's
Take us to church.
that's
Take us
it.
to
That's
church,
it.
my
That's
nigga.
the name
Take
of
us
it.
to
That's the name of
Kanye
it.
church.
Hey, as a man thinking.
That's
dope ass
That's a
book.
dope ass book.
Like it just show you to be like, man, why you got? And then like you can while you're reading, you be like, okay, I reacted to this situation
Right.
wrong when I should have
Right.
just took a step
Took a
back
step back.
That's why,
Thought
like,
about it.
and be like, okay, let
when
me
I
take this from a
when
different
people
point
kept
of view.
saying like, man, ain't so much knowledge hidden in books.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I'm not reading no fucking book.
Right.
But then when I started reading them and I started like applying it, like some of the books that I was reading, it was kind of giving me context to why I felt like how I felt.
Yeah.
Like Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark
dope.
Manson. That
Dope
was a
book.
dope ass book.
Dope
and,
ass
and
book.
as I was reading it, I was like, damn, I already feel like this. Like it made me feel like this is more context to why I feel like this. You know
Did it
what I'm
make
saying?
you not give a fuck even more? Or
No,
just
it
telling you why you
it
don't
just
give
made
a fuck?
you feel like just one quick example, like Subtle Art of Giving a Fuck. Anything that makes you happy is the same thing that's gonna make you sad.
Sad.
So like, I got a house.
Fuck it.
Woo, I'm so excited! I got a house.
Lose
You gotta
that
pay for that.
Month and a half later, the motherfucker flooded at the bottom. Damn.
I got a
Damn,
house.
I gotta pay for this. But the Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck lets you know that I got this house and I'm so excited about it. But that's the same thing that's going, when it flood, fuck you up. You get $2 million tomorrow, that's the same thing that's going to bring 40 lawsuits a week later. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it just kind of puts you in that mind frame and it kind of prepare you for, not necessarily saying you already prepared for the worst, but it's just letting you know,
To say fuck that shit.
Subtle Art of Not Giving a fuck. Don't,
Yep.
like, why are you getting mad at something
Don't
like
sweat
you
the
knew
small
that was
shit.
coming anyway? So that's kind of how it was.
Okay.
But I don't know if y'all saw this, man. We talk a lot about our world and what we live in and the shit that we see, but 3 men were arrested after shooting a black photographer who told them to stop using the N-word. It was in Phoenix, where the police arrested 3 men after they reportedly shot a black photographer. They were in a park. They saw a photographer shooting pictures. They asked them to take a picture of him. After that, they started allegedly, yelling out racial slurs. The man basically told them, like, hey, man, like, let's stop that. Let's not use those words. Da, 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 da. They turned around and shot the photographer 9 times. He survived. He's recovering now. But I don't know if y'all saw that. I want to bring that up because we talk about the times that we live in and shit that we keep seeing in the news. And I don't know if y'all saw that story.
That's a weird story, fool. Just to like, he wasn't threatening them. He was just saying, hey man, stop saying that. Because the guy was black, I guess.
Yeah.
The photographer was black as well. Them niggas need to be put under the jail.
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely.
they want to fuck with you. Like, I don't say nigga in public. I say it in front of y'all all day. Nigga, fuck you, blah, 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 blah. I don't choose to say it in public. I'm definitely not going to say it in front of mixed company.
I caught myself like doing that shit. I was walking the dog in the neighborhood. And a black
Now that nigga crazy.
Nah, a black man, that nigga is crazy. A black man just came out and he just talking to me. He was like, that's a pretty dog, man. Where you get the dog? I was like, man, shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I got this motherfucker from the pound over here. And then once I walked away, I realized, like, maybe I shouldn't have responded that way. It's not being vulgar, but just maybe I shouldn't have talked like that because he didn't address me cursing. So maybe I should have just been more hospitable, sort of say.
Well,
And I said that-
I'm willing
to
to
bet-
say hospitable. I think you was just thinking like, okay, well, he's a cool dude. He black.
Yeah,
You know,
I was just about to say that.
you know what I'm
He
saying?
probably saw something.
Right.
that-
And that's what I saw in him.
Right.
But even still,
Did you
It-
see
it
a
made me-
change in
I
him?
get what you're
Did he
saying.
like draw back?
I didn't, but I saw like I think I noticed a change in myself now at this point to where I
Yeah.
realized I shouldn't. Like you say, you don't say nigga in public.
Yeah.
I remember it was plenty of times you said nigga in public.
Right.
And that's all I'm saying. Like at
Yeah.
a point you get to like, damn, I shouldn't be talking like that in public.
But also, and I want y'all to tell me if I'm weird for this. Like,
Yeah.
I think you'll agree because I don't like when I put something on Facebook and people curse in my comments because I don't curse on social media.
You can't. Once you put it up, it's up there.
Right, it's up there.
You can't.
But
You can't control how
filter
people
what
respond
somebody
to
else
what
put
you
on
put
it.
up.
Right.
I just noticed I don't respond to those cuss words
Right.
or those
Yeah.
comments that I don't
I
like.
just delete them. I mean, I don't respond back. I just
Right.
delete
I
them.
can understand that, but you put it on a public forum. So, to me, to that question, all of us are a little older. We're a little bit more mature. Does that word still? Is that still getting a aroused out of you? Is it still going? Because I told you the story about the time I was in the gym, and they was just over there. They was just using the fuck out, nigga, man, my nigga. And I'm not gonna lie, the guys that was using, they were white, and he was using it in a context that was, people may kill me for this. I wasn't gonna say it was derogatory, but it was like how we would use it.
Yeah.
He was
Like-
celebrating it.
Let's just say a dog or a cat or an animal or an object. Man, that nigga wouldn't even come over here. Man, I picked that nigga up and he just got it. Like, he wasn't using it to describe a human being or a person.
Like this
Horses.
nigger
You talking
did.
about
Right.
horses
And-
or cows or something, right?
Yeah, he was talking about cows. He's like, man, my daddy sold that nigga, man. And again, for people who would hear this, they'll probably say, like, look at how you're using that term to describe. All I'm saying was, from the way he used it, he wasn't using it as derogatory.
So
I did what
white,
the photographer
black,
did.
blue, dog,
I said
cat.
it to them. I said, look, man, stop using that word, man. They turned bright red. Oh, we sorry, we didn't know, da. I was like, yeah, just don't use that word. Like, leave it alone. But having said that, we just seen a man almost
shot,
lost his
dog,
life
like
and was
that,
shot 9 times. We hear that phrase that we say all the time. Man, what you been up to, man? Just staying out the way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
At this point, like, I know you're not finna get a rise out of me. So if somebody like, you nigger, like,
Right.
that's what you got. Like,
best-
you,
that's
that's what you got. Like, that's the last thing that
I'll
you got to
wave
try
at
to
that.
get a rise out of me. So I'm saying that to say, do y'all still get like jolted by it? Like, if you at the gas station and you get into it with somebody and they, you nigger, is that gonna make you react?
No way.
No. If somebody call me like, oh, you nigger, I'm like, I'm gonna laugh at your ass. Somebody say some little
Right.
slick shit. But in your situation, somebody just even kids in the wrong situation, even black kids were like, nigga, this. I'm like, hey man, y'all stop saying that.
I don't.
But
I
then
would,
like,
I would
and then
never tell
if
them
they-
anything.
If they have a rebuttal to that, then I'm like, hey, y'all do what y'all want to do.
It does affect me in a way. Not that I'll say anything. Like, I'm never going to tell you stop saying it. You shouldn't say it. But then I'm more at that point in my life when they're saying it, I recognize it. Like, I see it. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
you just gonna be
You
talking
think
like
to
this out
yourself
here.
and you
Like,
like,
yeah, but I'm
damn.
never gonna tell
No,
them not
I
to
would-
say it or stop saying it.
Like,
No,
I
you're
look
kind
at
of right about that because sometimes I cringe when another like I hate when
And then there's a white person right here.
it's a white person right there. Or you call this white person a nigga. Like, is it okay for him to call you? Like, I'm never gonna call a white person a nigga.
I give you one better. Like, I cringe when I see somebody of color with their pants hanging way below their ass, sagging and shit. Like,
Do you?
That's that teacher in
like,
you.
no,
why-
it ain't even a teacher in me. It's just like, okay,
I just won't do it. I don't care. if
right?
they do
I
it.
don't like.
won't do
Of
it.
course, we've done it. We've all done it.
All
The
right,
big
so why you
44
like when
like
you say
at
you
this age now? Like, I
Right.
look at it like, damn. they
Right.
used to
So
be-
is it kids
you know
or
what
is it
I'm saying?
nigga 38?
Shit. It could be a
It
nigga
could be
38.
Yeah,
really.
I
Go
get
to the
either way.
shell.
But my,
On the inside.
and I've seen niggas my age
Right,
do that, and
right.
I looked at the pictures and I'm like, damn, why is
Damn,
this
why
nigga
he-
still
right.
taking that club photo like that with his pants hanging out?
Right.
But like when I see like youngsters doing it, I don't judge them because like you just
Right,
said,
right.
I don't really like. I look at it like, damn, I used to look stupid.
It would
But
be more so
at
about
the same time, I understand that in a few years that guy's gonna pull his pants.
right.
Yeah.
It'd be more so
Know what
about
I'm
the nigga our age that I especially around
Our
somebody
age,
else.
I'm gonna look at them like they stupid. Kids, I'm like, man, this nigga's tripping. But I'm like, I remember being
Doing
young
that, right.
and,
But
tripping.
that's fearful though, because at the end of the day, like the man, he was telling them something right to do. Like he was like,
But
And that makes you, that
you know what I'm
brings
saying?
it back
But
to what I was
almost
saying.
lost
like,
his life for saying
Stay out the way.
Stay out the
stay
way.
out the way. That also brings it. It's a different kind of circle, but it also brings back up to what I was saying. Like, that's another thing. Do you keep fighting for it or do you give up? Because if you keep fighting, but like, hey kids, you shouldn't be talking this way, and you risk getting shot, do you
but-
fight for that?
But also, as a quote unquote elder, I don't think it's anything wrong with stopping a kid from going through
It's
some of
not.
the same shit you had to go through.
It's not.
Because when
But
you
does it
see
make-
him in the mall,
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, man, security finna... In your mind, like, security going to target you when they see your boxers showing.
Pow.
You
I
might
get
not
it.
be doing shit.
Like I get it, but
Like,
then
but they're going to target you, then you're going to
Man,
get
shut
mad.
your lame ass up. Bow.
The only time
that's
Bad.
all I'm saying. Like,
Nigga,
That's
you
what I'm staying out the way. Shut your lame ass up. Okay.
okay,
Okay,
The
I'm
only-
sorry.
But by then was it
Nigga,
too?
you're going to be dead next week.
And that's what I'm saying. By then was it too late for that?
And I mean,
photography?
not the
Like,
joke.
I
We don't know what happened.
Right.
I don't know.
The
what
only
happened
time
after
I've
that.
ever done it is when
I stabbed them
I
niggas
know
away.
him.
I'm
Like
sorry.
I know the youngster. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like I was at
different.
Railroad
Right.
Park before, and a white, like I guess he was park security.
Mm-hmm.
He had this black and mild in his mouth, and he thought it wasn't lit, but the guy said something to him. Of course he gonna say something. He a youngster. You know what I'm saying? He like, it ain't lit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, chill out.
Kind of like can't get right at the
know what I'm
UAB
saying?
game
Like-
about to get us arrested.
I was fighting for my rights. Injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere.
Gotcha, Charlamagne.
He didn't say it. That was like Martin.
But yeah, man, like that. You can do it to somebody you know, I guess. But like that's just
I agree.
unfortunate. You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying?
I agree.
I be having to catch myself sometimes. Like, damn, my pants hanging a little too. They ain't
When I do-
sagging, but like,
If I do it, it's by mistake because I
Yeah.
left my belt at home or some shit.
If I do it, I'm at home. Like,
I definitely do it at home.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I big boys say.
I be sagging like a motherfucker.
Big sagging at
I'm like,
home.
what's wrong with you?
I'm at home.
doing my G thing.
but nah,
Thugging.
G thing.
I'm all the way out here.
Out here.
But nah, in the situation where I did it, I just felt like they was using it. I heard how they was using it, and I just addressed it. Like, hey, look, man, cut that out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't scared. I wasn't fearful. You know what I mean?
So-
But in this situation, this man addressed it, and he lost his life. I mean, not lost
Damn
his life.
near
I'm sorry.
lost
He was shot,
Right.
and he's fighting through right now. But
So like you said, we don't know much about it, but I wonder what those kids look like because I think it matters. So like let's say let's say you was in the gym and those kids were skinheads.
So
with
the story says that there was 3 Latinos.
That
The
changes
guys
a
that
little
shot
bit.
him.
That changed, right?
That changes a little bit.
Yeah, it was 3 Latinos that shot him.
I ain't
So-
telling them nothing.
So we all the minority in this
So-
situation.
I ain't telling them niggas
So-
nothing.
It's a big argument. Like should
That's why I
Latinos
brought it up.
Be able to say nigga.
Sure what?
Spanish people be able to say nigga.
That's why I brought that up.
To tell you the truth, like
If you're Blaxican.
So it depends on where your origin, where you started. Because
it's different in many
I've
places.
read and I've watched specials that say that Mexicans, Hispanics, people in Puerto Rico, Puerto Ricans, they all come from a descent of African.
That's why I say we all the
Again,
minority.
I don't. It's however you want to start it or however you want to look at it. I don't know. To me personally, the way I feel it now, especially after reading this story, it just make me feel like it's not work. Like that word is not gonna get me
To
aroused,
Right,
You
and
see what
I'm not
saying?
gonna
Like,
stop
to
you
make
from
me
saying
make a mistake
Right.
to harm my family or lose everything that I have. You know what I mean? We didn't work this much or work this far to get what
Go
we
back,
get.
right.
That's
and
why I
lose
never
behind
tell
that.
nobody to stop saying it.
and
That's
then
on y'all.
I mean, even if you saying it the wrong way, you know what I'm saying, I'm still just gonna look at you silly. But if you're saying it in a way that I would use it, then I'm not really gonna look at you.
So what if a white man be like, this nigga tripping? That's how you use it.
I'm not gonna fuck with him.
Right.
But I mean, I might ask like, hey man, why are you using that word?
Yeah, like if you're in my personal vicinity, you can't use that. But you know what I'm saying? If I don't know you and I'm not going to. For me personally, you can call it whatever you want. I'm not going out my way over words.
Right.
No, man, we got lives. We all responsible for lives
Yeah.
around here, man. That,
If I don't know you,
that
I ain't
depend
telling you
on a lot of
shit.
stuff that we doing. For me to go and check this man I ain't never seen about using that word. That nigga crazy. That's why he using that shit, and I'm finna leave him the fuck alone.
It's two things.
And then that you see, like I'm a black man standing right here,
And you still using it?
and you still using it.
Right.
Now, I mean, I'm gonna say something
Something
real
different
calm,
about you.
but like if you get aggressive, I'm like, you got it.
I ain't saying nothing, Colin.
I mean, and
It's
then
either two ways.
it's not gonna be the first time.
If
It's
I
gonna
don't
be,
know
like,
you, I'm not telling you
competitive.
nothing. And if I do know you, you're not saying
Right. And since we here, man, we saw this week, man, Amber Guyger was found guilty in the murder of Botham Jean. It was a heavy week. She was found guilty. A lot of people thought at one point that, she might have walked with that law that they tried to interject at the last day. But she was found guilty. But sentencing went to 10 years. At the end, prior to sentencing, we saw that Botham brother said that he forgave her. He asked for permission from the judge to hug her. Gave her a hug and embrace and let her know that he loved her, he forgave her, and that he didn't even really want to see her to get jail time. He also said that was what his brother would have wanted. We saw that the judge showed compassion and hugged her. It was only 2 or 3 white people or non-black on that panel of jurors. The jurors in this particular case decided the sentence. We saw on social media, it was a lot of backlash. A lot of backlash came from Botham's brother showing forgiveness, showing compassion, saying that he forgave Amber for the crime she committed. If y'all don't remember this crime, it was heinous. Botham was at home in his own apartment eating his ice cream when Amber allegedly, well, not allegedly because now she's guilty, but she came in, thought she was in the wrong apartment. She thought she was in her apartment, saw Botham, shot to kill, killed him because she thought he was an intruder. But that man was in his own home, in his own apartment, minding his own business. Social media was in an uproar. And I thought that, we saw her get sentenced. She got the 10 years. But I wanted to see how y'all felt about it. Everything that I just talked about, from the forgiveness from the brother, from the sentencing of the 10 years, to even the guilty charge. How y'all feel? What's y'all thoughts? Where we at?
I got a lot of mixed emotions about it. 10 years wasn't enough. No. I feel like if you found her guilty, if it was reversed, it wouldn't be 10 years for both of them. So it shouldn't be 10 years for her. And that whole sequence was just weird to me. Botham's brother hugging her. I'll get back to that in a second. The judge hugging her. The guard rubbing her hair or fixing her hair or rubbing her back.
Hair, yeah.
Right. That whole sequence is weird because I never see that from one of us, no matter how sorry we are for doing it. So yes, to me it's a race thing when it comes to that. I don't think I feel the same way that social media does when it comes to the brother. Because I think he's a real big man for that. Like, I think he's a big man, but it's mixed with a little silly because I do think she should go to jail. I do think she should spend some time. But it takes in my opinion, a real big man to hug a white woman who just killed your brother. Like, so I'm in many, when it comes to this case, I'm in many different places. I feel like justice was served, kinda. I don't think it was enough. I think his brother was a big man or a bigger man than I could ever be. But I do think some parts where he said some wrong things as well.
Like you said, it's tough. I can't really say he was a bigger man. I mean, I respect him for his decision. That's what you do. That's between you and God. Cool, bet. I could never do that.
Me neither.
But also, I don't understand why she deserves any compassion. Cause think about all the shit she had to do. How did she get into the house? Say the door was open. If it was open. Mm-hmm. That's a warning sign. But once you get in, anytime you walk into somebody else's house, it smells different than yours. Your house has a different smell than anybody. This man was watching TV. So it was light everywhere. You could see this is not your house. Once she said anything, this man, no intruder is going to come in your house, sit down, watch TV, and eat ice cream. So the man had to be non-aggressive. Like, as being a trained police officer, you have to see he's not being aggressive. Let me see what the situation is. No, this lady is lying. She went in there to kill that man. I think she knew him. They had a relationship, and she was pissed off and went in there to kill that man. And she should have got life. You're in Texas. They love to kill people. Your ass should have got life. Fuck her 10 years. You went in there and killed an innocent person. And then you gonna say, this was my house? No, nigga, it was 32 signs that this wasn't your house. When you go into your house, you have a routine. I put my keys here. I do this. I do that. None of that shit. What, you was just blind? The TV was on, lady. It's light in there. Your ass should have got life. And like you said, the other way around, life.
Yeah.
No question
Without a
that.
shadow of a doubt. Without a
He
shadow
would
of
have
a
been dead.
Yeah.
No shot. No doubt.
Fuck her.
I'm with you on that one. At the end of the day, man, my problem lies with social media, bro. And it always lies there. Like, I can't fucking stand, like, have your opinion on it.
Stop listening to them niggas.
Have your opinion. Like, if like, at the end of the day, him hating her, what the fuck is that gonna solve? It's not gonna bring his brother back. Like, if he's moved on, like, why do we condemn? And then you asking, like, if he black like me, and he decided to do that to that white, why would I hate him? Like, it has nothing to do with me. That's his brother who died.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck does it have to do with you?
Nothing.
You just looking for that. It's trending. That's what it's doing right now. Next week, I guarantee you, we're gonna be talking about something else.
No doubt.
No.
Tomorrow.
And that's the unfortunate part. And I feel you. And to me, I don't have no problems with what the brother did. I seen all kind of shit that people said about that man. Like, I even seen some sick shit that said, oh, they killed the wrong brother. That was some fuck shit to me.
Internet.
I don't know what makes that man sleep at night. If that's what he felt that he needed to do, I didn't know his brother personally. He knows his brother. You know what I mean? If he felt like that's what he felt like he needed to say for him to be able to be at peace, that problem was for him, not for y'all.
Right.
Let that man have his peace. And I seen people like, oh, we always quick to forgive. Again, that man needs to be able to forgive however it was that he chose to forgive. My thing is, I seen people say, about the social system. I'm not shocked. Are we? Nobody should be
shocked at
You
this
know,
point.
you know what I
At
was
this point,
shocked?
no.
I was shocked when they said she was guilty. That's when I was shocked.
That's what
That's the most shocking thing of this whole fucking
That
thing.
was like,
That's
wow.
what was shocking.
Right.
Really?
Guilty.
Okay, they finally got it right.
They even threw some shit in there to try to make her innocent.
And what's scary is, and everybody at this table will remember this, but we didn't think about it from this standpoint. But y'all remember one time when Cooks was here? In Cooks, we did the little shindig, the little man shower at my house, and we left.
Right.
We went to
I
go
remember
out.
that shit.
Yeah.
And remember, we had to come back to my house.
Lady,
If y'all don't remember this, I'm gonna refresh you.
I remember.
Yeah.
The lady, it was a lady that was jogging and running outside of our house.
Back and forth.
Back and forth when we pulled out. We jumped in our cars with our keys. That lady rung my doorbell. She knocked on my door at my house where I pay mortgage at, with my family and kids in there. And the thing that she said was she got discombobulated, that she thought that we stole her car and pulled out of her driveway. But the lady house was doors down.
Right.
This is a whole house. And you saying that you confused.
And he was outside.
I'm not saying that to say that I sympathize with that. I'm saying that to say that I don't know what the fuck that makes them think that they can use that as a plug, because I can't.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Not looking how I look.
Right.
Hell no. As soon as they see me, they see black man, tattoos, all this shit. Oh no, he's guilty. He got to be
He
some
did it.
sort of
He's
animal.
selling drugs in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's not a black man in America that can go into somebody else's house,
Kill
kill them, and they get 10 years.
Find me
No,
one.
bro.
Find me one.
Give
And
me
then
an
that's when I
example.
agree with it. Until then, never.
Not
not
only
gonna
that,
find-
Man, her ass need to be dead.
Not only
Fuck
that, bro.
her. Like the brother, hey, your piece is your piece, but I could never come anywhere close to it.
Do y'all remember when the story first broke? The media was saying that the boy had weed in his house.
Yeah, and all kind of
You remember that
So?
shit?
Remember
that shit?
nigga, I said it. Have you ever noticed that when we're victimized, we can't never be in a
Be the
position
victim,
where we're
right.
the victim? They have to say he was shot, but
He had
I
this
never
and
forget me saying that.
Yeah,
but he had this, but this, and as the story has come out, we've saw that this man has been nothing but a stellar citizen.
Never
singing
had a
in church and
record.
shit.
Yeah, nothing.
Never
but a
got
stellar
into
citizen.
trouble.
Right.
Like you really shot somebody innocent.
But
and then even on the 911 call, your ass was concerned about your job. And then
I'm gonna lose my job. Yeah,
Yeah.
she didn't
said
even
that.
perform CPR. She said, like, you're a police officer. You're trained. to perform CPR correctly. She's like, no.
I didn't know where I was. Fuck that got to do with CPR.
Nothing.
I'm with you, bro.
Okay, where you at?
She went in there whole maliciously to do it.
She went in there
But-
with that plan.
Man, listen.
I'm an off-duty, like the down. I'm an
Either
off-duty
she was-
police officer. Like if you're discombobulated like that, you're not thinking straight.
You're
about
either
anything.
under the influence of something that you can't like. How the fuck you can't tell where you are? Like I've seen people stumbling drunk.
I've been drunk as fuck and always know when I
You always
I know
know
I
where
always
the
pulled
fuck
in my
you
driveway
are, bro.
perfectly.
For real.
I ain't know when nobody else
Went into
driving.
my right house.
Right.
And she was sober.
Might not know how I got
is
there, but I was there.
She
Right.
was sober.
She
Fool.
was sober, according to
So
I saw somebody, man, who posted. It was a white guy. I'm just gonna say it. People kept saying they didn't understand how this becomes black and white.
because it is.
A lot of stuff is black and white, and I feel like when you say that,
Life is black and white.
you don't
maybe
understand.
if you're saying you don't understand how it's black and white,
You racist.
if you catch no, I'm not gonna say that you're racist. If you catch yourself saying that, it's time to ask questions, because I'm not gonna say that you're racist. You're just out of touch, or you don't know
don't
something.
care
and
to
maybe
you,
you. No, I'm not gonna say that you don't care. I'm not gonna even go that far. It's just you. If you're saying that it's not that, why is everything black and white, or it's not? You need to stop and ask some more questions. It's time to ask more questions, or get more context, or get more information.
But
and what?
Do
Go
they
ahead.
just not want to see if they're saying everything is black and white? If everything is black
They
and
may
white,
not
it's
understand.
you have. If you're saying
They may
everything
not-
is black and white, you got to know something's
No.
going on.
I'm saying everything is not black and white. Why they were saying like, why is everything black and white?
Right.
If you're saying that, stop, pause, get more information, find out more information, do some more research, and then you'll understand a little bit more about why things get put in black and white context. And the reason why I was saying that is because I saw a post where somebody was saying, "How are you blaming me for this white privilege? What white privilege do you speak of?
10 years instead of life.
Whose place is it to tell me about my white privilege? I've never seen it." Ha! You never seen your white privilege.
You're not looking. Your eyes are not
No,
on.
no.
What the
It
fuck?
might
You
be
don't want to see
it might be a reason why you've never seen your white privilege.
Right.
No,
Because it's
also,
white privilege. You're privileged.
It's a privilege that you've been born into since the day that you
Shit,
was born.
I was out drinking, and this white guy that went to school in Vestavia, and he said, "I never experienced racism." Duh, motherfucker. Of course you did, because shit, you had 10 black people there, and you don't know what they went through. But it was I seen a post on Facebook. It was this white lady.
Y'all niggas see a lot of posts.
Yeah, you have to. But she said, "Hey, if you don't understand all this stuff, what I want you to do is follow like 10 black people. Don't comment on their shit, because that's gonna get you. Just see what they're saying, just so you can kind of don't comment, but just get a better understanding of what's going on. And then you don't have to ask your one black friend, hey, tell me why they feel a way about this. Because, like, I hate that question from white. Like, why are people upset? Like, I don't mind explaining it to you, but like, damn, I'm not your damn black liaison.
But I rather if you're my friend,
Yeah.
if we're really friends, I'd rather you ask.
I'd
me.
rather you
That's
ask
what I
me,
just
yeah.
said. That's a question that needs to be asked versus just
Going
sitting
follow
out there and taking a stance. What right privilege? Hey, let me explain to you.
Don't just go follow nobody either. They're going to fuck around and be out there bitch following Carlos.
Oh, yeah, don't follow that nigga. That nigga's a radical.
Super guys.
But yeah, I just thought, man, it's crazy. To me, I just didn't like how the brother was attacked, because we can't tell that man
being a
how to
victim.
be how to receive his peace. We all get peace from different things. You know what I'm saying? So
That man lost a
a
brother.
bigger man than all of
Yeah.
y'all.
That man lost a brother, and I always tell people.
and he may not even be finished sorting out
still
what
grief.
he's feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't fight for you more than you want to fight for yourself. I'm a big proponent.
He's 18,
Symbolize it.
man.
Simple.
Do y'all think like how you think when you was 18?
Hell no.
Hell no.
But you feel how you feel when you was 18?
Hell
Do you
no,
feel
man.
how you feel when you was 18?
That makes him. That
Shit,
makes
I
him.
wish his back felt like.
That makes
I
him
felt
even
18.
stronger than me.
Yeah.
Right.
An 18-year-old thinking that way is crazy.
Not only
fool.
stronger, I just know that maybe he may change. 4 or 5 years from now, 6 years from now, maybe he feels a little bit different.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm just saying he's entitled to feel how he feels. Let's not attack him.
Right.
Let's let that man grieve.
I would never attack him, but
I only brought that up because I saw it.
Y'all the same.
No,
women.
no. Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Like I can't attack him. I just don't understand.
That's the same
because
women
I
out
know
here.
how I felt about the person that killed my best friend.
That's the same women out here forgiving a nigga who cheated on
Who
them
did-
16 times. Fuck that.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
He cheated on you 16 times, you forgave him.
Shut up.
Man, shut up! I don't want to hear about the 18 times.
All right, you got
Shit, that's what y'all do.
My sister better not never do no shit like that. Shut the fuck up, man. Shit angers me, bro. Like everybody got a voice on that shit.
Get him, Todd. Get him, Todd.
You be angry,
But-
Todd.
No,
You need counsel.
not like you.
But
Let that hurt go.
yeah, man. All in all, man, we ran off on it because it's near and dear to us because I was in a personal situation where that could have been me, and everybody at this table, we all look the same, and we just have a difference of opinion. We're not saying to say that that everybody is evil and all of that stuff. We're just simply saying that it just always is ironic how it's
Black
always us that's getting the
Treated-
short
the
end of
short
the
end
stick
of the
sometimes. It's always us that's forgiving. It's always us that's having to, turn the other cheek and sympathize. And I got a lot of people have a lot of different views on why they feel like that's necessary. And that's each individual person. I don't have no knock, but let's not knock that brother, man, who just lost a brother, for forgiving somebody. That might be his piece.
However that man want to grieve, it's okay with me.
All right.
Yeah, let the man feel how he feel. Speaking of men,
Man, y'all nigga crazy.
that's you, man. But speaking of men,
That
who
was
y'all got
heavy.
in a fight between YG and Young M.A.?
Shit. That
that even
nigga
a
crazy.
Yeah.
But I was just gonna answer it like it was normal.
Go ahead.
But,
you should. She say she a man. Something like
Man,
that.
She showed,
man,
man.
Young M.A. got that weight. I think YG gonna have to jab her. He gonna have to stay on the outside. He gonna have to move around a little bit. He can't just stand toe to toe with her.
And the reason why I asked this question is because on the album, she's talking about his girlfriend, basically, Kalani, talking about how she wants to get at it and stuff like that. So I brought that to say, did y'all listen to the album again? Because we said we're going to come back to
I
it.
did, and
I did.
we went to the gym. We were both saying every time she said it,
It was
Young
weird.
M.A., you don't have a dick.
You're not a
You're not a dude.
She big
Hey.
talking about she going to pull her dick out.
Hey
No, I
man,
say she crushed
hey
it.
man, if YG fuck her up, then I don't have no problem with it.
Yeah, they gonna have a problem. That's domestic violence.
Yeah,
That's what they gonna say. She's still a woman.
She no
It
longer
doesn't
has a dick
matter.
at that point.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
No, you either got a dick or you don't got a dick. You can't just remove your dick.
Walker was trying to tell y'all.
And you can remove your dick.
Nope.
Yes, she can. goddamn.
Well, she got a removable dick. But
Walker was trying to tell
Hey.
y'all.
hey,
We'll walk
You
ahead.
you gotta keep that-
as dudes.
you got to keep that same energy. You talking about you want to fuck my girl? I can fuck you up.
Yeah, but you
Equal
know,
opportunity.
he was so wrong.
If
for
a
doing
nigga
that
said
girl
that, I fuck him up.
What about?
If a girl
Well,
say that,
nah,
I should
they-
be able to fuck her up.
I brought that up. They didn't get into it. It's just that Young M.A. is on her album talking about his girlfriend.
Oh. Talking
Like
about all that.
she want him. Yeah, she want his old lady. Shit like that. Want to fuck her.
Well, Kodak was talking about he wanted to fuck her, so you know what I'm saying? I guess
He
it
want-
breaks even.
No,
Hey,
Kodak was weird because he said he did want to.
That's what I'm saying. He said he wanted to fuck young M.A.
But Young M.A. got a dick. Young M.A. Young M.A. got a dick though.
forgot Kodak.
He said he wanted to crush.
I look at Kodak weird.
Kodak crazy.
Why would you look at that and be like,
Because
That's something you
well,
wanna do.
it was a point where her older pictures came out.
Yeah,
And her older pictures, she looked like a girl.
girl. She just had long hair.
She like a
Can't
cute
say-
girl.
What does a girl look like?
A girl? What you mean?
was she
I'm
a
just
good
saying,
looking
like,
girl?
She was a good looking girl.
She had more.
She was a good looking
she was
young
more
lady.
feminine.
She was a more feminine,
wasn't-
good looking young lady.
Y'all so trash.
I mean, now she looks like a dude. Sorry, man. Come on, man. We
Who
can't,
did talk?
Shit, she looks just like Kevin Gates.
we can't sit here and say we don't see the difference in Young M.A. with a dress, Young M.A. with what I got on right now.
She talking
But
about
she
fucking
still
niggas
probably
and
look
nothing.
boyish.
I just fucking. Like, no.
Nah, you can tell she's a pretty dude girl right now. She's pretty. Like, you can tell. I don't mean nothing about it, but she's
She's
pretty.
a pretty girl.
Pretty dude, girl.
Yeah.
Let's
pretty,
get out of here.
She's pretty. You can tell if she dressed like a girl, she would be pretty.
Let's
man.
get the fuck out of here. Hey, man, let's get out of here. Man, hey, y'all like morning sex?
Yep.
It depends on where I am.
Morning sex or evening sex?
If I had to, it
Morning.
depends on who I am. But if I had to pick, because
Morning.
what I do more is I'm a night sex nigga. But if I'm on vacation, it's morning sex.
Mornings.
Morning.
Definitely, boy. I'm
Yeah.
talking about walking to work whistling in that bitch.
My mornings start too early though.
Ain't nothing like a good Wednesday jug.
At what time?
Yeah,
what
that
time?
does get you over.
5:30 a.m.
I'm a morning nigga.
Yeah.
Cause at night,
Well, you know what I'm saying? I got to be at the house at 6:30. So, shit. If I tap you at 5:45 and we can get this over by 6:03,
My nigga.
in there.
Shit, that's long.
That's a good time. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about that include everything. That's my 10 minutes of cuddling in there.
that's why I like morning shit. You can buffet that thing.
Yeah.
You can gotta just put everything in one little
Right.
bag.
I'm going to give you about 8
10
minutes of cuddling. Yeah.
You can put it out. No, you can cut it all night, hopefully. Imaginally. But you can put it all in one little buffet, you good, man. See, at nighttime, you got that. That's when you got to deal with the lingerie.
You ain't got to kiss and none of that stuff in the
You
morning.
ain't
'Cause
got
you both
nothing
got
else
morning
to
breath
do.
and shit.
Nah, man. When your days are long, you know what's up.
But
at
I'm
night.
telling you, man, at night, nigga, I done had intentions like, oh shit, man, I'm finna go crash something, nigga. Get in the bed, nigga.
Big
old man, old
big snore.
old man, stop creeping.
You fuck around, turn that TV on, fuck no. But also like, can y'all cuddle all night?
Hell no.
I got a max.
Hell no. 8 minutes.
It don't
And-
matter.
And then once I know nothing happening, nigga, I'm finna turn my ass over so fast.
And
I
that's
give
why I
good
feel
eight.
like you can't find the wrong spot to go to, like the
Like
wrong.
why women get mad when you tell them move to their side of the bed? Like you got all
I
that
don't
over there.
understand it, bro.
Move,
And then
man.
they still find a way, even a foot. Look at your fucking cold ass foot.
I don't mind that. Just let me have some back
No,
space and some
little
rotate
cold,
space.
Little cold wet ass foot. Like get the fuck, get.
Like
get,
I'm
go.
trying to turn over. She mad because I elbowed her. It's kind of your fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault you got elbowed.
Shit, I'll fuck around. They send that elbow on purpose.
I don't mind a good back rub on the way to sleep. Just back up a little bit. Slide over there.
And then know when the night is over. Okay, it's time for us to be adults to go to bed. To the morning. Stop with all this kid shit. We ain't got English 101 in the morning.
What's the kid shit?
Yeah, stand up all damn night. Time to go night night. Mwah. Bye.
That nigga said night night like a little kid.
Shit.
Y'all,
Can't wait to can't get right, get in trouble. Goddamn.
he ain't gonna get in trouble. That's my nigga, man.
Beef. Speaking of beef,
What pod?
Dame and Shaq.
What's
Dame and
beef?
Shaq. That's beef. Dame and Shaq. Who y'all got in the battle, man? Which one you going with?
It's different eras.
I'm talking about today, right now, that they battled as rappers.
Okay. I like Shaq. I like Shaq this more.
Oh, okay.
It was funny. It had more. It was just funnier.
I stopped listening after about 20 seconds.
Now,
With Shaq is like,
he's Shaq.
yeah, but Dame is actually really trying to rap. He's trying to prove that I know how to rap. And Shaq being playful and he's winning. He's scoring all of like the funny points because it's a beef.
I'm going with Dame.
Because he can rap. He can. I mean, Shaq. Like I was saying, Shaq can't rap with guys. Come on, man.
I feel you.
This is Shaq fool, man. What that shit?
Shazam, Kazam.
I can't stand the rain. What that shit nigga song was, man? The rain.
Can't stop the rain.
Can't stop the rain. Shut the fuck up. You ain't never rained no shots on nobody. You was a dunker. But I mean, he can't rap with Lil.
Man, Shaq said still bang on him.
Nigga ain't banging on the
Hell no,
backboard
nigga
since.
banging on the ground when he falling, trying to run.
And
That's
the
too
nigga
different.
talk about banging gotta have
It's
been
two
in-
different eras, man. He
Yeah.
rapping in the 90s. Dame rapping in the
It's like Ice
2000s.
Cube
Yeah.
trying to battle rap with goddamn Lil Baby.
Right.
He gonna
This
go
shit,
all
right.
bad for Cube.
Exactly. And I'm going with Baby. not Q because
But
he's funny.
question. Was Dame Dollar dry snitching a little bit?
On what? On if it was something we
On
didn't
his
already
verses.
know.
What'd
if
he say?
If it was something we didn't already know. But
What'd he say?
Well, in the first song, he said something about every time you get horny, you buy a gift bag. And,
Well, I think everybody
this one,
knows
he
that.
He said some other shit, kind of like my, kind of like on some tricky shit, I guess.
Everybody knows Shaq's a trick though. Like it's been
That's
out.
still
Like,
dry-
I don't think that's
All right.
snitching if everybody knows.
So if everybody in the hood know that a nigga shot a nigga, and you put on a song, yeah, that nigga shot a nigga.
That's different.
That's still snitching.
That's different. I think that's different.
Not every chick gonna be expecting a gift bag. Well, my gift bag, Dame Dollar said.
If every chick Shaq falls in love, goes with, he falls in love with, and everybody knows it, I don't think it's snitching to say you fall in love with every bitch you talk to.
Nah, that nigga snitching.
I don't think He ain't getting him in trouble like Shaq did Kobe. That's
kind of the same.
Yeah.
That's not, man.
It's really not.
That's the same,
I
man.
don't think that's the same, man. Like, cause he can get in trouble. Kobe could have lost his marriage and all of that because Shaq, what Shaq gonna do? Get more hoes to buy a bag for?
You don't know Shaq got a girl about to get married or whatever.
Then that's the past.
Nah, nigga, you dry snitching.
Who won the fucking rap battle, man? Let them niggas snitch on each
Dame.
other, goddamn. I don't give a shit.
Dame Dollar, and he double back.
Dang.
Who-
Yeah, he doubled back because he felt like he had lost.
No, I think he just was responding.
And Shaq said he got another one coming. So
He
by the
showed
time
Shaq
we probably
went first.
put this out,
I wanted to be over
Shaq-
though.
Shaq went first.
He did.
Then Dame. Then Dame.
You're right.
so Shaq about to get her to come.
He shouldn't.
I wanted to
said-
be over.
He
He
keep
said
it
he
Say he
coming.
shouldn't. Like he wasn't no baby. He ain't stepped down like
He held his
Shaq
own
wasn't-
just in a different era.
To me, he was a baby. I stopped listening after 20 seconds.
Cause you a new school nigga. Who? That's why like country rap tunes for you starts with all new school shit. You notice that?
Probably country grammar.
I listen to Yo Gotti. I listen to Young Dolph. Like, man, that's new school, man. The country rap tunes is old school shit, man.
Yeah, that's exactly how that went.
That it was. Am I lying? Tell me at this table, not you who. Todd can't get right. Am I lying?
I can't answer because he's gonna attack.
He get it.
I've been told the nigga don't like Southern.
No,
rap.
it's
Thank
a
you.
lie for the simple fact that we didn't talk about A-Ball MJG. We didn't talk about that earlier today.
No.
Yeah, but
What I'm saying was
yeah,
everybody
of course.
you named that you named. This was what I said. Was I lying? Everybody you named when you said I listen to country rap tunes, you named nothing but new school rappers.
And then when you named some other ones and I said what?
Right.
yeah,
but I
like
said what
named
you
like
named.
5 or 6
Okay.
people.
So I'm not lying.
That we love. Everybody in this room loves, but you said, maybe.
Then it's a maybe. I'm sorry.
So you don't really like
That's
you
not-
don't really like it.
So I like some, but I don't like all. Got you.
Means
That means I don't like any.
But hey man, Dane was dry snitching. I ain't with that 6ix9ine shit. Fuck you.
California governor, Gavin Newsom, we talked about it. We said that we started coming. We talked about the projected signing the bill into law to let college athletes get paid off their likeness. He signed it into law. It's not supposed to go into 2025. It's not set in stone because a lot of things can happen between then. Where y'all at with it? Because do y'all think that this would tip the hands of recruiting? Do you think this giving California teams the leg up? What do y'all think about that?
I think it leads into a lot of places because we've seen multiple places coming up with a similar bill. We've seen Florida do it, New York do it. I want to say it was one other state did it, and it's still fairly early before any of it takes place. So I think that the smart thing to do for every other state, if you don't want to be at a disadvantage, is to just fall in line.
Hell yeah, because I'm telling you, if you can get paid coming out of high school, going into college to play the sport that you want to play, yeah, you going to where you can get paid to do it.
Hey man, pretty sure y'all gonna disagree.
We already know.
I don't think that rule means any fucking thing.
You don't think so?
I think it. Name me one player in California that's marketable.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a quarterback somewhere.
Like the boy from
who's
Oregon.
Straight.
Well,
And we'll get
The boy from who?
Oregon, the quarterback. Isn't he gonna be
What
the
school he
first
play for?
Yeah, he's
Oregon.
He's like
Oregon.
projected top 5 pick this
He
year.
said
What school he
California.
play for?
He said California.
Well, he in the Pac-10, so I mean, Pac-12. I get what you're
He said
saying.
California.
He did say California. Okay.
But I do think there's some
I get
players
what
at
you're
USC, a lineman, a D lineman, a linebacker, a cornerback.
They gonna
There's
make they
basketball
probably can make
players.
local money.
just
Cool.
to throw it out.
matters.
You
That
said
matters.
California. Before, if Tua wouldn't have got the job, he was transferring to USC.
Cool. Game changer.
You can make money in California. You can't make money in Alabama as it stands right now.
I think
But also,
Jalen.
man,
I think.
they moved that man family from Hawaii.
But I get it. But I think that USC is
I don't know who
pretty
did it, but I'm just
attractive to Jalen Hurts if he can go and make a little money.
He could have went to UCLA and played with
Chip Kelly.
Chip
Kelly.
Kelly.
I'm just saying, man. I think it changed the landscape.
So, I think that it creates good shit, but
It's gonna fuck
like
some
I
shit up.
always say, I'm always gonna be, what are the unintended consequences? These are the things that we don't think about or that we don't foresee as happening. It also might create divisions because like I told y'all, if I'm the left tackle and I'm a projected first-round draft pick, my jersey's still not selling. But I'm blocking for this quarterback who is the quarterback. He may not be better than me. He may be a 7th-round pick or not even getting drafted, but he's the quarterback. He's making all the money, and I'm the first-round draft pick, and I'm not making money because I'm the defensive lineman. Offense sells tickets. Defense win championships. That's what they always say. Mm-hmm. So I'm not making that money, but it's only affecting, from what all the stuff I'm reading, it's only going to affect about 1% of college athletes. So still, if you're on this team, the people who are going to get paid are a lot of the skill positions, which doesn't, just because you're a wide receiver or you're a quarterback or a running back doesn't mean that you're more highly touted than that defensive lineman or that linebacker. I don't know a lot of people buying a linebacker jersey, but a lot of people going to have on a quarterback or the running back jersey. So if that running back or that quarterback is making that money, does that make that linebacker feel a type of way?
I think it could divide like you said, I think it could divide the locker room.
That's where I was going.
Because just think about it at UAB. All right. Roddy Hack. Mm-hmm. Shit. Does Hack owe Juice some money when he left tackle? Or whoever the left tackle is. Does that, you know, in the locker room like, damn, nigga, I'm protecting you every Saturday, but you the only one getting commercials and shit.
But with that,
and then you shine and you stunning and shit.
That's a good. I agree, but then I also, knowing Hack and knowing you, I know Hack will look out for you. Not saying that everybody will,
right?
Yeah,
not everybody will. And then also, it's not strictly off of sales of jerseys, man. Maybe that first round left tackle can get. He can sign an autograph. He can be in a commercial. He can put his name on a poster. So it's more. I know you're not going to buy the jersey, but
you don't know his face like that. He's not on the billboards. Okay.
He can be.
Not Hack and say Sam Hunt and you. Mm-hmm. They don't have a friendship right there. Sam Hunt might feel like he don't owe you shit. I go out there and throw these passes.
He may not, but then the car dealership.
But then what happens when he let a DN go through every time?
I told y'all I've been evolving. I hate to see these college kids make all these millions of dollars and not get anything. They may get hurt giving their all in college and never get to see the light of the day of what it is that they've generated. That may be the most money they ever could have made in their life, and now they're not getting it. But I am scared to see what the unintended consequence of this is going to be. It's going to forever change college football. I keep saying that. We're going to look up in a few years, and we're not going to recognize college football anymore. It's going to change how college football is. And I don't know if California thinks that they're going to have California is going to be crazy if they think that the SEC, the king of college football right now, is going to sit there and let them get away with what they think they finna get away with.
No.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to be it.
Not with the money. Not with the money is deep in the South. It's
especially for
rich, wealthy, deep pockets in the South. They're not finna sit there on guard while y'all keep doing what y'all doing out there. So California is not coming up off of that.
Man, they're just starting something.
Man, they let this rule go nationwide, every championship will come from Texas. Every.
I don't know.
Shit.
Why? If it doesn't already.
Right.
No, deep. I mean, to be able to really pay players.
I think it's this. If everybody can get paid, the game and who's the winner stays the same. It's going to be Alabama. It's going to be Clemson. I just think that doesn't change.
Yep. No. Because their pockets are still deep.
Texas A&M.
They already
fine.
They already
all of those teams Texas that you're naming are still
already
the top
rich
5.
like that.
They're already rich.
That doesn't change anything.
Yeah, but if you can openly pay players,
you can't.
Like think about an oil
well, you
tycoon.
Can, but
an oil tycoon can pay a player $1 million.
He come be on
like
this fake
here.
billboard. I feel you.
Like shit, Alabama good. What we got one top person.
But technically, they're already doing it. If that's the case.
Yeah, but I mean, if you could do it out in the open for the money that they could just give players. Shit, the wood guy, what's the wood? The little yellow wood, the little sticker shit. He's like the richest person in Alabama. He's an Auburn fan. He said that he would buy out Jimbo's contract. Just buy it out if you can. Y'all just pay his new contract. That's like $60 million. What if he could get that to players? Nigga, that could buy a whole football team $1 million. The best athlete in every position I'm gonna pay you $1 million.
But I mean,
That changes
a lot of
sports.
schools have that too, though.
That
Not just Auburn, not just Texas, not
Man,
just Bama.
It sound good, yes. Players shouldn't go hungry, but that shit gonna keep.
Ain't no but.
And then another argument I saw that they are amateur athletes. It's a difference between the amateur and it's different between professionals. They say that coaches make a lot of money. This is not my opinion. I'm just saying the argument. They saying coaches make a lot of money. Coaches have graduated, a lot of them from institutions and stuff. They are professional coaches.
There's grad students who still play college football.
Yeah, but when you say grad students, I'm glad that you said that. Grad student coaches are considered GAs. They get scholarships and they get
No.
stuff to
I'm
play.
talking about there's like a Russell Wilson graduated from
Transfer,
NC State and went to
transfer,
Wisconsin.
Right.
Jalen
But
Hurts.
I'm also just laying context to coaching. We talk about the head coach. That's a professional. But there are a lot of graduate assistants that get scholarships or money towards classes to be able to coach. So they
man,
still not even getting paid.
I mean, them coaches coach for years, not really making anything. To get to that big point. Like Nick Saban just doesn't become Nick Saban. He was at Kent State. Before that, after he got out of school, he probably was a GA for a minute. Like, bruh, do your time. If you good enough in 3 to 4 years, you gonna be making the big bucks.
But maybe,
But everybody, like,
but sometimes I be done ruin my life by that point too, man.
but man, that's just a part of life. You didn't start your job off making what you make now.
I get
You
that,
gotta
but
progress.
but I made something.
Like,
So-
why, as an 18-year-old, I should give you the world?
Because
it's not
I'm
that.
giving
It's
you the
like
world.
they making money off you, but you don't want to make money off
and
yourself.
then, okay, what if you give a 18 to a 21-year-old the world and they don't make it to damn high school? I mean, they don't make it to the NFL.
That's not your
Then
fault.
what the fuck they're gonna
That's
do?
not your fault.
That-
What if we did this? What if we found a way? I don't know how it would be divided or how you would put that pie, but put that shit up
Yeah, till you
to,
graduate.
to where
25,
when
something.
you graduated, this was money you got, or not even just graduated, but when you were done with your collegiate sports, this was a pocket of money or a pool of money that was sitting in an investment or that was in an interest-bearing account to where you could get that once you're done with your collegiate career. Don't give it to them while you're in it, but this is like, okay, who are you done? Okay, this is how much you've generated. We've been calculating it. We've been monitoring it this year. You've generated
all for it.
$600,000. Here you go. Go off into the world.
That would cause less problems, I think.
I'm all for
I
it.
agree.
So I don't know. It's a lot of different ways we can see how that's sliced, but
But they got to figure out a way to not that school gets $1 billion, you get a scholarship.
Right.
Yeah.
That shit ain't fair at all.
I get it, but it's so unbalanced to
right.
I don't know. I'm still torn on it. We seen Vontaze Burfict.
Big dummy.
He was suspended. As of right now, he's been suspended for the remainder of the year under brutal hit that he put on the Colts player. I don't know if y'all saw the hit. The Colts coach responded basically saying that he was grateful that the league took the kind of response that they did. If you haven't seen it, go up, look up Vontaze Burfict. He has a history of some of these hits, helmet-to-helmet collision. The NFL is trying to crack down on some of these hits to try to make sure that it's fair and that all players' safety is the first concern. But he was suspended for the remainder of the season. This is actually, I looked at it, I did a little research. He's been suspended already 6 games for helmet-to-helmet type collisions. Now this year, we still early in NFL season, it's like week 4 right
4 or
now.
5.
He's suspended for the remainder of the season.
Right.
NFL goes 16 fucking weeks. Do y'all think that it was warranted? And do y'all think that this hit warranted this type of suspension? Mind you that the Colts player said that he thought it was football.
Bye-bye. My man was laying down on the ground, was not going to get up, and you dove at him head first, and you're a repeat offender.
He hit him in the head? Because I ain't see the hit.
Yeah, he hit him in the head. And,
Crown with that
my
bitch,
man
too.
was laying on the ground.
I didn't know that the
Look it up real
maliciousness
quick.
or the intent
While
of it.
you sitting there
but
right there, look
if
it
the
up.
intent was like Burfict has been, then I think he deserves
Just look it up.
Bruh,
You played football. I want you to look it up.
Let me see. Go ahead.
that wasn't a
y'all talk.
football play. You can Google it.
No, that nigga was,
That was not a
that
football
nigga was
play.
being a thug.
So I just want to make sure for y'all saying that he should have been suspended?
I'm not a proponent for a person losing his job, but I'm also like with people damn near dying from like head injuries and shit. Like you just seen a nigga damn near paralyzed in Shazier.
Right.
Like, no, like you still gotta have the game safe. I get that they're moving to make the game safe, but it's like you know what you're getting into.
You got time.
Huh?
I'm talking to who? Keep going.
You know what you're getting yourself into when you sign up to play the sport, but that kind of shit, that shit to me was malicious. I mean, you may see it as something different, but I think the punishment came down on this one.
I can't see a way to fight for him to keep his job.
So you think that he should have been suspended too?
Yeah, a mistake is a mistake. Cool, we all do that. Your third, fourth time being told about this, now you can't fuck up on your job 4 straight times for the same thing.
Right.
They call that circle coaching. If like in your job, if you fuck up more than 3 times, you're gonna be fired.
It's the same thing with him though. Right. Every time he's always
every time he's been told about this multiple times.
Yeah, I have a difference of opinion. I don't agree with nothing that y'all saying.
I don't think that. I just looked at the hit, and I don't think that hit warranted it. I think like his history has, and if it was something like
think his history paid into
cool,
it.
but that hit there alone.
And the
That's
player
what I'm saying.
and the player that
With
received
history.
the hit felt like this is football, man. Like I don't think that he should have been suspended. And
you
me
said he was
personally,
laying on the ground. That nigga was getting up.
he was getting up. In football, you're not down if you're not
That nigga
down.
getting up like a motherfucker.
Man, come on now.
My personal opinion of it is I don't think that he should be suspended for the remainder of the year for that hit. We've seen way worse.
I can see a
We've
fine.
seen Harrison deliver way worse hits. We've seen way worse hits in the NFL than that hit that we just saw Burfict deliver.
We've seen Burfict deliver worse hits than that.
Way
Like
worse.
with him twisting Cam ankle.
Like shit like that.
Like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of
like
here.
that's
Like, that's
malicious.
intent.
But I'm gonna tell y'all
Like that.
something.
Yes,
when I'm running
that.
full
I'm
speed,
talking about right here. If he'd have did it again.
But it's a accumulation.
when you're running
a
full
bad kid is a bad kid.
when you're running full speed, when you're running full speed, and you already go to hit,
And like the
and a
man-
receiver catch the ball and ducks.
You can't control that.
When you hit him helmet to helmet, it's nothing you can do to stop yourself.
get it.
Your momentum is already going at that point. Have you ever been falling? And people like, hey, just put your hand down. Like, I'm
Hell
falling.
no.
Like,
I don't
I
think
can't. It happens so fast. That game is so fast, whether people know it or
faster
not.
than that.
Yeah, and I can't say that Burfict didn't have an opportunity to maybe. Only thing I can say to Burfict is don't even try to go take that hit because that's what football has come to.
That's what
don't
I was
even
gonna ask you.
Don't even try to take that hit. Because that's what football has come to. But I don't know if y'all remember a few years back when the man had an opportunity to sack Tom Brady and he just let him go. And Tom Brady threw the touchdown.
Yeah, I remember.
Boom. And out the playoffs you go. Because he stopped and he pulled up and he felt like crap to his team. But had he pulled him down and he gets a flag,
Still
it's
crap
like
to the team.
it's like a catch-22. So with Burfict, I don't have no problem with what he did. It was malicious. Suspend him. Give him a game. Give him 2-3 games. But to be suspended for the
I think he was
almost
suspended.
13, 12 something
Yeah,
games,
12.
that's
He was
malicious.
suspended for history, not that game.
But that's what I said.
Yes. If this would have been his first time, no. 2-3 game suspension. But how many times are you going to tell a nigga stop doing that
it's a
shit?
full contact sport.
I don't think
buddy.
he did nothing. I just think you have to find him because it happened, but I don't think he did anything, me personally.
But he still has to go
I just
through
think
the
he
appeals
went in for the
process, too,
hit,
though.
guy ducked, it was helmet to helmet.
And that's why
So
I
If
said
the guy
simply-
ducked, or
Well,
he already falling and getting up.
he moved his level of where he was.
right.
Every
He could have
time.
easily touched him and he still would have been down.
Nah,
All you had to do was
ain't
he was
touch
on the
football.
ground,
It ain't
man.
touch football.
It's not. But you don't have to go head first.
I can if I'm going in your waistband.
I don't like
I can if I'm going here.
it
I
should
can hit-
never be a
my
reason
head. My
for
head
a
can hit-
man to target downward.
Like let's say I'm angling here with my head, and I don't.
Yeah.
It's helmet to helmet.
I guess they looking at it from
And that's
you
what I
leave with your
wanted.
phone.
And that's what I want to say. A lot of people can say a lot
A
of
lot of
shit.
time that's how it happened.
But when you catch that football, the first thing that a receiver is taught to do, like
up.
a
Over the middle.
receiver, a quarterback, a running back,
Get
anybody
up.
on offense, they're not gonna let you hit them standing up. They're taught to crunch
low.
up,
Get
protect
low.
the ball. They're gonna go down.
Right.
So when I aim for my target, I might aim for his body, but when he catches it, he crunches down, and now I done met his face mask.
Right.
I'm flagged 15 yards for that hit,
Right.
and I was aiming for his torso. You know what I'm saying? Now the next thing is if I start aiming for them knees, we seeing players go for the rest of their career.
Real,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So I don't know. again, Burfict is in trouble for his history.
Right.
But I don't have a problem with that hit. I really don't.
Right.
I've seen way worse.
Yeah, from him.
Right.
Rest in peace, Louis Rankin, man. Top shotter.
Bomba
Number
Club.
one top shot.
Want to rumble with me, yeah?
Teddy
Dick hard
Brooks
like rock water.
Yeah, man.
Don't ever
R.I.P.
bring scared business
Yeah,
to me.
rest in peace, man.
Don't ever bring.
Don't ever bring scary business.
I kill for nothing.
Kill for
I
nothing.
kill for nothing.
Yeah,
You
but
trust no one.
be
Yeah,
safe,
man,
man. Be safe when you're driving, man. Be safe. I don't know what the situation was. We just saw it was a bad car accident. Rest in peace to Louis, top shotter, Teddy Brooks shot. And be safe in these cars, man. We've seen a lot of bad car accidents, man. Be safe.
Yeah, that picture that was fucked up.
Yeah, that shit was
Yeah.
that
horrific,
shit.
boy.
Wipe that shit out.
But you know what? I want to say like his character wasn't too far from the truth.
What you mean, from his real life?
He
I
wasn't just no like actor.
I could believe it.
Yeah. A kill for nothing.
Man.
Kill for that.
I didn't know he
Kill
was
for nothing.
Canadian. Or from Canada.
Canadian.
Like, he repped the Raptors real big. Like, he was a huge Raptors fan. Like, you know they have a lot
I think
of
the
them in
culture
Canada.
up there is
they
kind
have
of
a lot of
right.
They got a lot of them.
I ain't know that shit, though.
Just like New York, got a lot of Jamaicans.
Puerto
Miami
Ricans.
got a lot of Bahamians and Jamaicans.
And I ain't mean he's Canadian. I mean he reps Canada. He's actually from Jamaica, of course, but there's a lot of Jamaicans in Canada.
Dummy.
Blood.
Thanks, Hooter.
Geography
Number clock.
lesson from Hood.
I ain't even know Tom was from New Orleans.
Ain't Jamaica close to
He like the Saints.
Yeah, Jamaica. Jamaica is very. Did y'all hear this?
I ain't know you was from
lying.
Dallas. You like the Cowboys.
From
Blood
Dallas.
clot.
Hooter have been from everywhere. He did
Shit,
like.
everybody was from Chicago in the
I'm from
90s.
Tallahassee.
Not the White
Yeah,
Sox.
yeah, you
I
from
like the Florida
Tallahassee.
State.
The White Sox wasn't from Chicago though.
Yes, they was. They just wasn't from somewhere else.
Even your joke was wrong. No, he don't know shit about nothing.
It's called.
Nigga ain't never seen a map.
The White Sox ain't from Chicago.
That show ain't from Chicago. Where the fuck they
Fucked up
from,
again.
Hootie?
Damn it.
You tell me you put them somewhere else. You placed them elsewhere.
In Chicago.
Elsewhere though, goddamn.
He
Not
went
from
that
place.
far. Hooter moved the whole city, didn't it? Well, I guess since we stand on dummies,
Don't laugh so hard, dummy.
moving on
Right.
into the dummy of the week.
Dumbass.
Dummy.
Dumb some bitch.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy.
Stupid.
Hang on, wait for the joke.
I don't know how this shit keep coming, but we got another special ass dummy. The Bronx Zoo said the woman who climbed inside a lion exhibit could have been killed. No fucking shit.
Just thought she was the Lion Queen, wasn't it?
What the fuck? I don't know if y'all saw this little special ass dummy, but a lady in New York basically thought it was a great idea to climb into the lion exhibit with the male lion. The lion looked at like, hey, this bitch is stupid.
This ain't the place for you.
Yes, I called her.
Hey, y'all better come get her.
Better get this bitch.
You see how much the lion? He
looked at
the
him.
lion though.
The lion was like, is you serious?
He's like,
He
wait,
was like, wait
do
a
I
minute.
eat this bitch? Or are they gonna kill me for eating
The
this?
lion watched the news. If I
Right,
eat
he
this
like,
bitch, they
if
gonna
I-
kill me.
yeah, right. He was thinking about
Like,
this shit.
the lion was like, hey man, this Me Too shit is
That-
going on.
That bitch smell like chicken. But I ain't gonna do
Hey,
it.
the lion looked at her like, look, God damn it, look, not you again. Listen, I know what happens if I come grab your ass, but you stupid from coming in here with me.
What was the gorilla name?
I see what happened to my gorilla
Damn,
friend.
what was the gorilla name? I ain't trying to be with my homie.
Yeah,
right.
I see how y'all play this
The
game.
lion was much smarter than we thought.
Man, fuck that. That lion should have knocked the meat out of taco.
I don't. If y'all ain't saw this video, please Google it
Simba mama,
or
goddamn.
look it up.
Yeah.
Because the lady jumped in the lion cage. She was dancing. Hello, the lion. Hey, don't jump in a fucking lion cage, you fools.
Hey, hey. When I go to Popeyes, all dark meat. That's what he asked you to do. Little dark meat 2-piece special, babe.
But is it worth is it to die for?
But how do you jump in that bitch and expect not to get eaten though? Like,
No,
what
and
the fuck
talk
are you
to him
thinking?
like these. Like
Like,
it looked
it's
like
a
she
regular
was talking
cat.
to the lion.
They
Making sudden movements and
the
shit.
zoo official said the woman jumped into the cage, could have been killed. She was taunting the lion.
They don't know how.
Is that what I got to do to be a zoo official? Hey,
To know that?
sign me up because I could have been that zoo.
I saw that shit from here.
Newsflash,
Crazy.
they're meat eaters, motherfucker.
Anything eaters, guys.
I don't even want to talk about her no more. But for that, she is the dummy of the week.
Dumbass.
Dummy.
Dumb some bitch.
Dummy. Anything else we left off?
Let me see if I got.
Rest in peace, Diane Carroll.
Rest in peace,
Yes,
Diane
rest in
Carroll.
peace, Diane
Diane
I know her.
Carroll.
I know her from Money Talks. Remember on Money Talks, the dad was talking about Diane Carroll, how beautiful a black woman she was.
Vic
She was
Damone.
Vic Damone.
Victor Moan.
Victor
She was
Moan.
somebody mother in
Claudine or some shit
Different
like that.
World, was it? Fuck.
She was
was
Whitney's mother, right?
Whitney, that's it.
She was Whitney's mother, yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Rest in peace, though.
Amy Shack.
Oh yeah.
Hip Hop Awards.
Chelsea Handler. What? That's her name?
Yeah.
The documentary.
The documentary. Y'all saw that yet?
The white privilege
Right
documentary.
privilege.
I'll watch it to see what it's
Yeah,
about.
I
forgot the name.
I
What
like
is
her.
the name?
I like when she talks.
I think it's called White Privilege. I like her. I just
Yeah.
like her show. I like her little flip mouth.
Lyricists of the Year. Hip Hop Awards comes on Tuesday, and they have a category for Lyricists of the Year. Real quick. 2 Chainz, Drake, J. Cole, Meek Mill, Nipsey Hussle,
That's why
YB
I'm
and
not
Cordae.
watching that shit. Because of the list you said.
And
for
the lyrics.
YB and Cordae is on that though.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
on there a lot.
surprise. It's 2 Chainz, Drake, J. Cole, Meek Mill, Nipsey, YB and Cordae. As
I'ma say-
Lyricists of the Year.
Lyricist, I'm going to go early. I'm going to say Nip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gonna give it to me.
And I'm not even being biased because again,
And I was about to ask, do you
we're-
think they give it to Nip?
No,
Or do you think he
we're
earns
on
it?
record of saying that shit was
That
the
shit
best
was the
album
best
of the
album
year
that
before any of that had happened. And I started to put that in our year spinoff. You know what I'm saying? Because we gave that man his roses deservingly before
Right, he
he
was still
left.
here.
You know what I'm saying? Before people, some people did it after, and some people been on Nip. I don't want to do it like that, but I will say, like I say, Nip, man, that man was speaking on that album,
Yeah.
man.
Cordae, I don't get her twisted.
Cordae dope.
He dope.
Yeah,
he
but
dope,
he ain't
but
that dope.
No,
Nah,
hell
nah.
no.
Man, months
that kinda-
later.
He got a little more living to do. I
The
think.
crazy part is we was playing Nip album when we found out that he
Facts.
died.
Going to Mexico.
So
And even before that, we was giving. And
Yeah,
my
we
man
had
said,
been gave
what
that man
that man
songs.
said on Balling on My Life, and he said, my man died banging. My man died in 30 after banging all them years. Like that's that's real
Right.
life
Real life
lyricism
shit,
put to your life, and
And we said it's crazy that the same thing just so happened to him.
that's crazy.
Crazy.
That's what lyricism is.
So
To me.
everybody going nip, 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 nip.
That's
That's
what I
mine.
would go.
that's our choice.
And
We didn't even bag up the albums. Todd,
I tried,
you was
and
in
I
char-
brought up the young
you,
man for that
you was in
purpose.
charge of the. You was in charge of the album.
I was in
Todd.
charge
You in
of
charge of the
that.
girl?
You was in
Are
charge.
you in charge of the album?
Yeah. Quick.
We got a lot of quicks.
Quick!
Okay. Quick. What was the album? Who was the album?
The Baby, Young and May,
Baby.
and
Gates.
Gates.
Gates, the best one out of all of them for me.
Baby.
The
for
Baby.
me.
The Baby's too much of the same.
The Baby was just trucking the mail. It's gone. Everything was.
Hit her.
Too much of the same.
I like that.
But the one I've listened to the most is Young and May.
I listen
Young
to
and May.
Baby the most.
Hey, I like that Young and May. Young and May was tough. I didn't think it. I thought it was Gates last week, but I'm gonna say Young and May for me.
Gates a weirdo. Fuck him.
Damn.
Damn, what you need to say? Fuck him.
That's another fight you got to fight for that nigga Todd.
But what?
I don't
No,
know.
hold on.
Fight his own
What he need to
walls
say?
around
Fuck
here,
him
man.
though.
I just
And he's a weirdo.
I used to like Gates, but just
But to
his
say fuck
interviews.
him, what'd he do?
Just his interviews and like his thoughts about shit.
But that make
Well,
you
we
say
know who
fuck
not
him?
gonna
Like,
keep
I mean, yeah, when he was like, yeah, I fucked my cousin, it was okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
And just,
Can't wait till that man beat you
that
up.
nigga just wild.
Man, you should use your own. You use the reference of knock the beef out of her taco. Today is National Taco Day and National Smile Day. It's crazy as both.
Every
So
day
have a
is
smile and a
national.
fucking
Every
taco.
It's a
You
national
sure today
something.
National Taco Day?
It's always a national,
Happy National
something
Taco Day as well as World Smile Day. So smile and eat a taco.
Smiling. I'm always smiling when I eat a
tonight
taco.
National Mishap Day.
Call her a taco day.
Hairmesserupper.com.
www.
Man, you don't stay
Hair
outside
mess
of
up
bed.
and
I gotta go
shotgun.
to
Hey man,
sleep.
y'all going crazy. We love y'all, man. Peace, respect, man. Don't forget it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
That's right.
Let's celebrate with our pink.
That's right.
I got my Fuck Cancer shirt, and that's how we gonna feel for the rest of the month and forever. You dig? And
Rest
we'll be
in
back
peace.
next week like we never left.
Bama
Like we say
Todd.
every week we never leave. You dig?
Love, happiness, and hair grease.
Dummy.